The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in. Adrian College is looking for leaders, student athletes with the tenacity to keep the Bulldogs at the top, the forefront, in and out of the classroom. The Bulldogs are looking for talent, character, hard work, grit, leaders who can electrify sold-out crowds, gut out a last-line shift, will their team to victory, hit a grand slam in the bottom of the ninth, and be a part of a legend in the making. Think you have what it takes to become a Bulldog? Visit adrian.edu to learn more.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College is a pinpoint like no other. With our 77 undergraduate degrees, 47 majors, and 21 broad fields of study, Adrian has a one-of-a-kind, hands-on learning experience for everyone. Do you want to visit the campus of Adrian College in person? Visit adrian.edu/campus-visit. Again, that's adrian.edu/campus-visit. Come take in the beautiful facilities at Adrian College for yourself.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
I'm Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to Endicott College, the site for the 2023 Men's Division III Ice Hockey National Championship. I'm Ian Wendt, Alex Herman alongside. Boy, a lot of work to get here and a lot of emotion in that semifinal win for Adrian College on Friday afternoon. 8-7, what many are calling the best college hockey game Division III has ever seen. A thriller over UNE to get to this championship game. Hobart 3-1 winners on Friday night over the host school Endicott. And Alex, what a crazy Friday. We all needed that day off in between.
Well, that we did, and thank you for tuning me in here, Ian. Really glad to be here tonight. And you know, we highlighted this yesterday, but you say that nothing quite compares to the feeling of playoff hockey, because what's on the line over everything else? The stakes are high. Your heartbeat is racing faster than it was just a couple of days ago. The stakes are high, and a whole season is leading up to this game. For these two teams, it's a chance to win a national championship. On paper, this is going to shape out to be an absolute war of a game. When you have the knowledge that there's this much at stake, you're going to see two extremely hungry teams that are willing to lay down everything on the line to get the job done today. For Adrian, this game means everything to them. These two teams are extremely familiar with one another and definitely have a lot of history. Last season, during both of these teams' campaigns to reach the Frozen Four tournament, they squared off on March 19, 2022 at Arrington Ice Arena in Adrian, Michigan in the quarterfinal round of the NCAA tournament. The game was extremely tight and contested well from both sides, and heading into the second period, the Bulldogs and the Statemen were tied 1-1 when Adrian found a way to pop in 3 straight goals to take a 4-1 lead and ultimately skate up into the third period 4-2. Adrian would wind up winning the game in regulation 74, and the rest is history. One has to imagine that this time around, with everything being as heightened as it is, the Statements who played Adrian will be looking out for revenge to dethrone the reigning champs. What's interesting, exactly a year ago today, in Lake Placid, New York, the Bulldogs squared against Geneseo and won their first national championship in program history by a score of 5-2. In the third period of that game, it was Ryan Patosha who would get the winner at 9:05 and send his squad the distance. Now flash forward a year and the stage is set again for the Bulldogs to capture a national championship and repeat for the second straight season. The Dogs' road to the championship round of the NCAA tournament was certainly not an easy one. After easily getting by Concordia University of Wisconsin, every opponent from there on out was tough for Adrian. First, they got past their inter-conference rival Trine in a hard-fought 6-2 win, then topped Aurora 8-1. And then the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point 3-2 in an overtime thriller at Arrington. Moving on to the Frozen Four, the Dogs squared away with UNE in the semifinal this past Friday in what is being considered one of the greatest Frozen Four playoff games of all time. After the contest had more lead changes than we could count, Adrian squeaked out an 8-7 victory in overtime from the hands of Alessio Luciani to send his squad back to the finals for the second straight year in a row. Starting for the Bulldogs, it's going to be the same forward line of Ty Enns, Jake Swade, and Zach Hines up front. Jaden Shields and Chase Spencer on the back end, and the senior, Nick Tallarico, in between the pipes. On the other side of things, the Hobart Statesmen are another top 5 team in all of NCAA Division III men's ice hockey play. Coming into tonight with a 23-2-0 composite record, this is a battle-hardened team who knows how to win. They've been dominant all season long, and just like Adrian, were able to win their conference regular season title and playoff title in the NEHC. The Statemen have been on an absolute tear as of late, impressively winning their last of 11 games in a row. There's certainly a lot of motivation for this squad, not just because they can win a national championship with a win here tonight, but because they can take down the reigning NCAA Division III National Championship Bulldogs and exact their revenge for knocking them out of the playoffs last season. Hobart has had their foot on the throttle ever since they began their push to the Frozen Four these playoffs, and before getting to where they are, they ran through teams like Castleton, Skidmore, Babson, and Curry before finding themselves opposing the tournament-hosting Endicott College this past Friday. And like Adrian, this game was another hard-fought battle that took until the very end for something to change. The first period of that contest was scoreless, and the second was split at an even 1-1 heading into the third. On the power play, Austin Morar would pot the final goal, sending his team up 2-1, and they would go to win 3-1 on an empty net. It's going to be Tanner Daniels, Artem Buzavera, Zach Tyson as the forwards, Cooper Swift, Austin Morar on the back end, and Damon Beaver in between the pipes. A win for today means that they have a chance to repeat as national championships, and a win for Hobart means they take down a superpower of team in the NCAA and capture a title of their own. Ian, back to you.
Thank you, Alex. The Bulldogs' third trip to the national championship game. They're 1-1 in that. Hobart's first trip to the championship round. We're going to go right into it. I had a chance to talk to Adrian's hockey coach, Adam Krug, about that wild game on Friday and a preview of our game here tonight. We'll go right to it. You're tuned in to Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Good evening, hockey fans, for the Adrian College Sports Network here on a championship Sunday night here at Endicott College. I'm Ian Wendt, sitting down with Adrian College D3 head hockey coach for the men's program, Adam Krug, back in the national championship game, second straight year. Well, let's start with the game that everybody's talking about that's followed this team and followed really Division III hockey. It's already been called the greatest D3 hockey game ever played. 8-7 win in overtime against University of New England. How'd you coach a game like that? It was a pretty wild affair between the two.
Yeah, we kind of piecemealed things together a little bit. You know, you get a 2-0 lead and you feel great about it, and I think the guys felt great, maybe too comfortable to be honest. And then you let your guard down a little bit. They score back-to-back power play goals and go 2-2, and they're building momentum and they feel good about it. And next thing you know, you're down 3-2, then 4-2. You call a timeout. You think maybe you can right the ship from there. Then it goes 5-2, and you're kind of in panic mode in a sense, and you're in desperation mode for sure. And it's all bets are off at that point. But pulled Tallarico, put Dershawn Stewart in there. Maybe it was just like a difference with our guys in the mentality that there was a different goalie behind them. Maybe it was a different look for the UNE guys to look at. Just sometimes like the visuals of a goalie might look good to you as a shooter, and sometimes it might not look so good to you as a shooter. So, just tried to get any momentum we possibly could, and I think when it goes 5-2, you're grasping at straws to do anything you can to get back in the game, and we ended up with a very positive message, that last half of the second period, and just said, get one, and let's see what happens. And we got down to about 5.5 minutes left in the period. I said, all right, let's get one in the next 5 and go into the intermission 5-3, and then we scored a 5:05 left in the period. So then the message turned into, hey, like we're already one ahead of where we wanted to be. Get another one. Like, let's go into the intermission 5-4. We didn't do that, but what we did do is draw a penalty. For the end of the second period and to start the third, and we scored on a great shot by Ty Jens, just a bomb. Great for him and great for the team, obviously, to get us to 5-4, and then you feel pretty good. And then you got to kill a penalty, and you're like, all right, kill the penalty, and we'll win the game somehow. Like, we'll figure out a way to tie it up, and we don't only kill the penalty, we score a shorty, which is something you don't, you never rely on, is scoring a shorthanded goal. Like, it's just not really in, the game plan. So it happened. It was a bonus. Then you get it to 5-5. Then Ty comes right back, scores, make it 6-5. And then we're kind of holding on. And anytime you play to hold on, it's not going to necessarily be a great thing for you. So it goes 7-6 the bad guys, and now you're under 3 minutes, and you've got to pull the goalie at some point. And we did that, and Ryan Patosha scored a goal just following up to the net. A great play by Brad Summers, a freshman who scored the third goal, and then also assists on the tying goal. What a big moment by a couple of, I don't want to say unlikely characters, but guys that you're not counting on for those big moments right now. You are your big guns, and Spodniak and Luciani and Enns and those guys. But certainly roll this into overtime, and you got the power play, and next thing you know, Luch, speaking of your big guns, takes the puck across the crease on a great play by Jaden Shields to get the blue line and then zip it across the Enns, and a nice heads up quick pass from Enns down to Luch at the goal line, and he tucked it home.
So would it be safe to say the toughest coaching job for you this season so far, like in-game adjustments and going on the fly?
I don't know about with the adjustments, but we weren't playing like ourselves. I did not like the way that we played from a discipline standpoint within our structure. Our top forward in the offensive zone was nowhere to be found, and we were giving up odd man rushes. We were turning pucks over, and they countered very well. We didn't do a great job getting sticks and back checking the way that we typically do. Not at least until the second half, and then we started gaining that momentum and started playing the right way, and good things happened for us.
Talked with Coach Krug pregame for the national championship game against Hobart College. In that second period, look, it's 5-2. I'm up in the booth. I'm thinking, is this going to be it? Is it really going to end like this? Did that thought ever cross your mind or these players? I know they've been here before, but hockey's a weird sport in that way. A couple bounces and your season's over.
Yeah, it certainly crossed my mind. When it went 5-2, I said, is this really happening right now? Are we done? And then I said, I got to snap out of it and relay a positive message to the guys. So, yeah, I'd be lying to you if if it didn't cross my mind. And we're all human, and I think that's very human nature to doubt yourself when it's going that poorly.
And then you get that Summers goal. We talked the other day about that being the momentum changer, and that just spilled over into that shorthanded goal and eventually taking the lead. Is that one of those things where experience takes over a little bit and talent for guys like Ty Enns who we know what he can do, and Tosh, who scored big goals for you guys last year too, sort of an unsung hero there, but did the team kind of lean on that, you think?
I mean, experience, talent, and will. I think those three things played a factor in that comeback. And these guys are resilient. They don't want to lose. They're so competitive, ultra competitive. They compete every day in practice, and everything they kind of do, they compete in. And, we're the national champs from last year, and those guys are really proud of that, and they don't want to lose that title. So, they're going to lay it all on the line. So I do think that experience was there. I mean, Ryan Patosha, last year scored big goals in the Frozen Four, and this year no different. And he's a guy that hadn't scored a bunch, over the last few months. So I would certainly say that experience pays off.
Talking with Coach Krug in the overtime stanza, I'll say take advantage of. You have the opportunity to look back on video for possible major infractions. UNE's coach did one of those toward the end of regulation. You did one in overtime. What'd you and Coach Tomer and Philly and your staff see on that play to say, hey, let's go back and look at this? We think it's a spear, and then you get that power play.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it live, and it was pretty egregious initially when I saw it. I was like, that was terrible looking. So, you consider, do you call it, do you not? What's the likelihood of them calling the major? Okay, if they don't call the major, are you okay losing your timeout? And would we have used ours? I don't know. I really don't know, but it was kind of fresh. There was kind of an open wound there that they were willing to push for that. So maybe a little gamesmanship from us to go ahead and push forward on a review. But what I saw. And so we certainly, talked it over a little bit. And then when I asked the referee if there's a such thing as a 2-minute spearing penalty, and he said no, I said, well, that's it then, because they can't defer to, well, it was a little less egregious, we're going to give them 2, and you can't give a 2-minute power play off of a review. It has to be 5. Well, the spearing motion was what sold it for me, and it was a spear. I don't know if that's a quirk in the rules or not. I mean, I think a spear is a non-hockey play when you make that motion with your stick. So, he got penalized for it, and he should, based on the rules. I guess like we took advantage of that opportunity, and of course, like the ensuing power play, we score, and I guess that's part of the reason we wanted to push for it, and that's a big reason why there's a rule book in place, and we're just following it, and we're putting our team in the best situation to succeed.
Yeah, it's sort of a unique situation with the Frozen Four getting those replay opportunities. Don't get those all season, but certainly if you can take advantage, you certainly do. So you get that power play. And
yeah, no, and I hated it. Like I hated the ability to call. I hate the review. You don't do it all year, and then you get to this stage of the year, and to me it just is. It's tough because I would hate to be on the other side of it. So I get it. But it's tough at this point of the year.
Yeah, and if it's one of those where you see it live, you're like, okay, that may have been a minor penalty, or it's craziness. But we're at this point. You get that power play, the 5-minute major, and Luch scores the goal on that advantage. Just moments basically into that attempt. It's got to be a sense of, obviously, joy and relief and all those different things to describe the bench in that moment when Enzo fed him that pass and he went right around and tucked that thing home, and it finally probably hit that, we're going to go play for a championship again. Just a crazy finish.
Yeah, I mean, I was more relieved probably than anything. Felt good for sure. And then obviously UNE was trying to challenge for an offside. I kind of watched that play as it unfolded, and I was, watching with my own eye thinking, please stay onside. And it looked very onside to the naked eye. And then obviously the review went that way too. So, it took a little more of a delay for another celebration. So I guess that was kind of neat that our guys get to celebrate a little bit twice. But yeah, what a relief to get through that game. And especially when you're down 5-2, who knows, and who knows if you don't get a bounce here or there, like maybe you can't claw your way back in, but we're fortunate enough to do that. And good teams find a way to win, and we did that, and we're playing for a title today.
So the team that you're playing tonight, Hobart College, their first appearance in the national championship game, they defeat Endicott Friday 3-1, late empty net goal. But I stayed and watched that game. My naked eye, they looked like the better team in that situation. Very solid defensively, the best scoring defense in the country, and also top 10 offense. What did you see out of the Statesmen on Friday? And in film, obviously, from this season and last year's matchup in the quarters?
Yeah, I mean, they're very much the same team as last year. Personnel is different, just like ours. Just some different bodies in the lineup. Maybe some different quirks here or there with their line combinations. But, they're good. They play hard. They play fast. They were certainly the better team Friday that deserved to win over Endicott. We're going to have our hands full. But from a structure standpoint, they do everything the same as what they did a year ago when we played them. We feel good about that. We're not really thinking there's going to be anything that comes out of left field that surprises us, and if there is, we'll make adjustments. But again, you appreciate being at this time of the year, and you're going to play a really good team over there, and now it's up to the players to go out and make the decision.
All right, one more for your coach. The final message for your team, what's it going to be today? It's the final sort of pep talk for this season.
Yeah, you have to play with absolute discipline, and you have to take away time and space. They have small forwards that can make plays with time and space, and we've got to close on that. And they've got big defensemen. They've got the number one scoring defense in the country, like you said. They've got a very good goalie. Goalie catches backwards, which to most people probably wouldn't make any sense or wouldn't notice anyway. But for a shooter, if you get your head up and usually the goalie has his glove on his left hand, that's a good spot for a righty to shoot, is up above that glove. And for a lefty, low blocker is a pretty good spot to shoot on a conventional goalie. But a non-conventional goalie who's backwards, those things are flip-flopped a little bit. So it certainly is a different look. And I don't think we're going to sit here and read into it too much, but it is something that I think throws teams off, and I think that's why he's probably the top goalie in the country at this point.
Hi, this is Alex Herman of ACTV here with Adrian College freshman forward Jake Swade. Now, Jake, you have one of the more interesting stories on the team this year because not only is this your first year of collegiate hockey, but your first full season back since the 2020-2021 campaign with the New Jersey Titans and the NAHL. Can you talk about what it's been like to be back in full swing of things with Adrian?
Yeah, my last year junior hockey with the Titans was a really good one. Things didn't go as planned at the collegiate level going into that after the season ended what I had thought was planned to go. But no, I'm glad it worked out the way it did because I wouldn't trade it for the world where I am now. And, they made it really easy, the transition coming in, especially not playing with the coaching staff here and knowing a few players like Zach Hines. It was pretty nice.
So you're a player who's been at a high level of play for quite some time. How was your transition into college hockey?
It was pretty difficult at first, I feel like, just getting in the swing of things of like systems and stuff like that again and being on the ice every day or in the gym. But like I said before, the resources that we have to use at the school and like with our coaching staff, it made it really easy. Krug, you got guys like that believe in you and stuff like that. It gives you confidence, and that's huge for us.
Now, what's been your favorite memory so far this season with the Bulldogs?
Other than this week, I would probably say Harris Cup, that final game, and just winning it and hearing the stories before going into that game from the guys previously, and the tradition it holds for the team. That was a big one to win for us.
So let's talk about you guys played a semifinal game against UNE, and you faced off a strong Northeastern squad, and you were fortunate enough to score the opening goal in that contest. Walk me through what was going on during that play and what you were thinking when it happened.
Yeah, it was a little bit of an ice burner, but I just remember jumping up in the play pretty early. It was early in the game, so a lot of us still had a lot of energy going and adrenaline pumping, and I remember Babs coming down on the wall and just making a slip play to Enzo, and Enzo made a great pass to me in the slot, and I just tried to get it off my stick as quick as I could, and luckily it went in.
So as the game progressed, you guys were skating into the second period up 2-1, and then everything changed in the blink of an eye as the Northeasterners were up 5-2. Luckily, you guys were able to get one back before the end of the second frame. What was the mood and the message in the locker room going into the third?
Yeah, I just think that second period we kind of took our foot off the gas a little bit, maybe took them a little bit too light, and we definitely shouldn't have. But going to the locker room there, Krug came in and kind of settled us all down and kind of told us that he had no doubt in his mind that we were coming back in this game and we were going to win this hockey game. And I think it kind of relaxed all the boys, and we realized, who we are and what we bring to the table, and we knew that going into that third period and beyond that we had that game.
So today you guys have a chance to repeat as national champions with a win over Hobart. What goes through your head on a day like this?
Oh, a whole lot. Can't really sit still. You got a lot going in your mind, but at the end of the day, it's a hockey game, and all you really can do is just show up and play your game and hope the rest of it works out. And, it's pretty cool with the team winning it last year. You hear a lot of stories and, how exciting it was for that group last year. And, as freshmen, I know the other guys have talked with me, you want to be the group that keeps it going. So we're really looking forward to it tonight.
Last question, but what personally are you looking to bring to the table tonight?
Personally, probably a quick start here. I know that's huge for our team, and it brings the guys a lot of energy, whether that's, winning the opening face-off, trying to get a hit early, or just hemming them in the zone to let the other line start rolling. I think that's a big part for our group is our start. So honestly, I think if we can have a good start tonight, we'll have a good finish as well.
All right. Thanks for your time, Jake. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
I'm Alex Herman from ACTV. Back to you in the booth.
And thank you so much, Alex. Yes, we welcome you back to the booth here at Endicott College. Jake Swade will take the opening draw for Adrian College in this men's ice hockey Division III National Championship, and it's won by Hobart College, the Statesmen. With the first opportunity here at Endicott College, they shoot it all the way down into the Adrian College zone. Nick Tallarico in goal for the Bulldogs. Chase Spencer steals it away, the All-American defenseman for the black and gold. They're wearing their all-black jerseys here with the gold lettering and numbering here at Endicott. Teams go back and forth in front of the Adrian College bench, and the puck goes in right near the assistant coach, Matt Thompson.
You see Stewart caught that puck on the bench? Got it in the glove. Good start.
Yeah, Dershawn Stewart, integral role last night, or Friday night, I should say, in the Adrian's comeback overtime thriller. Going with Nick Tallarico in goal tonight. Confidence in his netminder, the man who got them here. Face off in the Hobart zone. Alessio Luciani loses the draw. Goes back to Wolf. Wolf. Up ice, bounces off a Hobart forward at their own blue line. They get it in. They say it's onside. Bulldogs can't quite grab it. Io Denier back to play it for Adrian behind his own net. Harassed there by a couple of Statesmen. Pass back. Io's got it. The lengthy defenseman out of Columbus, Ohio, lifts it high toward the Bulldog bench. Spodniak on it there for AC. Puck taken to the wall. A couple players there. Alessio Luciani trying to grab onto that puck. The Statesmen get to it first and send it across ice toward their own bench. They shoot it down onside. They'll make a partial change here. Opening minute of the championship game. Ian Wendt, Alex Herman with you on the Adrian College Sports Network. Big hit on the far side by Redding. The Statesmen have iced the puck as the physical nature of the small statured Matthew Redding influencing things.
Pretty good start for both sides here. Very similar to what we saw when Adrian played against UNE. Really just a feeling out process here. Everything's so heightened just because it's a championship game.
Another face-off in the Statesman zone, the number one defense in Division III college hockey, just giving up over 1 goal per contest. Going up against the nation's best offense, scoring over 5.5 per game, won by the Statesmen in their own defensive zone. Played through, here they go on the rush, 3-on-3, they take it to the outside. This is 23 with it, Fossig back, they send it out in front. They can't get a clean shot away, and they finally do. And Tallarico with his first test squares up the body and makes the save.
Yeah, that's a nice save from Tallarico, really squaring up to the puck there, staying on the angle as best as he possible. Got the center ice logo on his chest right there, the Bulldog bruiser. That one swallowed up for the whistle with 18:31 left to go in the first.
Our first shot on goal is a Statesman shot. Playing in their first national championship game. Bulldogs playing in their third. Of course, the winners last year. Face-off won by Adrian. Connor May with it, number 18 in black and gold. Bounces it through center. John Calgin harassing. Statesmen turn with it, nearly turn it over. But here they go back the other way just for a moment. Patosha with the near intercept. Statesmen working right to left across your dial here tonight. Ryan Patosha on the backhand for the Bulldogs. He scored a couple big ones in the game on Friday. He holds it. Gives it back to Austin Klein. His stretch pass finds Connor May in the middle. May shoots. A wrister got deflected to the corner. May slaps at it. Hobart. It's a speedy team, says Coach Krug, and they get it out of their zone quickly. Up ice down the left side. It's turned back over. Here goes Brad Summers for the Bulldogs. He gets pickpocketed at center. Bulldogs in the midst of a change. Here go the Statesmen in a goal. Shoots. Saved by Tallarico. Near disaster on the Bulldog line change. But here goes Adrian. Left to right in the offensive zone. They dump it down deep, and they can't hold it in. Back on defense quickly as the Statesmen control it here. 29 Fontana with the puck, shoots it in. Tallarico on a deflection will cover with 17:26 left in the first of a scoreless game.
That was a really good save to open up this period from Nick Tallarico. A scary giveaway in neutral ice by the Bulldogs. A quick scoring opportunity for the Statesmen and a nice pad save from the Adrian netminder.
Boy, Alex, it looks like a sellout crowd here at Endicott. Bulldogs and Statesmen. Adrian traveled well here once they won on Friday. A bunch of fans, I'm sure, hopped on a plane, got in their car, and made the trip over to the East Coast. Won by the Statesmen. Here's a shot through traffic wide of Nick Tallarico. And Wendt gets taken down. Bulldogs looking for a penalty. They don't get it. Now Summers returns the favor. Puck in the Adrian far side corner. Gets its way all around. Terry Ryder on the backhand. Plays it up for Murphy. It's intercepted by Hobart. Get it down low. They wait. Pass across. Shoot. And it goes wide. And here go the Bulldogs. It's Hunter Wendt on the rush the other way. With Riley Murphy. He goes to the far side corner. Takes a big hit there. Does Murphy. Bulldogs looking for the first shot on goal. Ryder lets it fly. Blocked in front. Murphy plays it back to himself. And it's stolen away by Hobart. Number 8 on the puck there. Daniels. Hobart shoots it down. They go for a change. The Statesmen are playing as the home team here as a near Bulldog turnover finds Terry Ryder's stick now to the middle for the freshman Jake Swade. Tie ends. Saucer pass going for Murphy. Statesmen got in front of it. Swade took a big hit, but the puck goes to the far side corner for Ty Ends. Ends scored a couple goals Friday in the national semifinal. 16-19 left in the first period. Scoreless hockey game. Oh, nice poke check by Jaden Shields at the Adrian blue line. Statesmen go back and grab it. It's Matthew Wolf. Wolf up ice to number 14. He's got it. Jonah Alexander. Alexander bodied off the puck by Heintz. They both go in. to the near side corner. Spencer plays it for the Bulldogs. He's double teamed down there. Got it up ice somehow. Gets a return pass. This is Heinz into the Hobart zone. He goes in on a forecheck. Back and forth we go. Shots on goal, 3-0 Hobart. Spencer in his own zone. Can't get to it first. Now he finally does. Chips the pass back out. As Enns has time and space, he flutters one up. Bouncing off the Hobart Statesman defender. Heinz was nearly on it. But the Hobart player able to skate it down. Tellerico deflected it to the far boards for Matthew Redding to play it. They're going to do some dump and chase here. Spondiak with speed to the near side corner. He gets there first. Matus takes a hit. The National Player of the Year in Division III hockey. Played it to the corner for Luch, and the Bulldogs turn it over. Statesmen go. It's Fontana. Fontana bodied up by Klein. Pass around to the near side board. Spondiak sent it off to center, trying to spring Luciani free. He gets down there right as the Statesman defender does. Matthew Redding there as well. He gets taken to the boards. Hobart in their home whites and sort of a cream look as Spodniak took a big hit along the far side. Hobart blue line gets a pass across. Patosha one-on-one. Patosha shoots and a save by the Hobart keeper, Damon Beaver, and that's the first Adrian shot. And what a guy to take it to, Ryan Patosha.
That was a good shot from Patosha. Really had to make Beaver wait for the release there. Sort of had to fight it off with the elbow as it was coming off the stick, but a good stop with 14:42 left.
Goalie with the right-handed catching glove. The left-hander in goal. Face-off is fought for right at the dot. Gets played to the near side half wall. Now further to the corner. Adrian can't get on it. And here go the Statesmen up to their blue line. Little give and go, but it's given right to Jaden Shields for Adrian. He'll play it off the wall, going for John Calgin. Calgin to the center for Connor May. May out there with Patosha. Patosha down further to the corner. Patosha cuts in a bouncing puck. Statesmen get on it and shoot it out of the zone. Adrian on it as Spencer was in there as well. A rolling puck taken by Patosha, and Calgin grabs it and flings it in. We're approaching 6 minutes played in the first period. We are scoreless here in the national championship game. Bulldogs and Statesmen. Connor May in front of his own bench. Shot it wide, a floater. Hunter Wentz had it go over his stick in the far side. Statesmen shoot it down. Iowa Dinier there first. He gets taken to the boards by Buzavura. Here's a shot blocked through traffic. Iowa puts the puck on the near side wall, and the teams go back and forth. Here's Buzavura. Around the far side, pickpocketed by Terry Ryder, flips it across to the near side, still on the Adrian College side here. Goes back for Ryder. Far side corner, looks for an outlet pass, finds Hunter Went. Went saucer pass, going for Summers. It deflects off his stick and all the way down into the Hobart zone where it can be picked up by number 6, Swift on defense. Bulldogs making a change here. Enns gets the turnover for AC. It's fluttered, but not out of the zone. Now it is. As Summers got through some contact. Bulldogs onside. There's a chance for Heinz. He shoots, blocked in front. A fluttering puck. And Beaver grabs onto it. There's a chance from nowhere along the wall by Zach Heinz.
This has been a fast-paced 7 or so minutes to start off this first period of the national championship game. It's been back and forth hockey. Again, both these sides really feeling each other out to see what space is going to be there, but both are doing a great job.
Once again, Hobart, the best defensive team in the NCAA. Here's a Bulldog shot blocked. They're able to play it down further. Down there for it is Jake Swade out there with Hunter Wentz and Ty Enns. Puck up to the top for Cam Babiak. His shot blocked to the blue line. Statesman look to break out. Babiak in a foot race. Hobart gets there first. They can't get it. Oh, they get it through. The net is off, and they call it a goal. Deflected in behind Tallarico. The pass into the slot, they say, was poked in. And as it stands, the Statesmen lead it 1-0 on their 4th shot on goal in this championship game. They'll certainly look to see if the net was dislodged before the puck crossed the line, and this might be a lengthy review from the NCAA, but as it shows right now, it's a Hobart goal. Here with 12 and 36 left in the first. As this is a very obvious review, we'll take this time to take a station identification. You're tuned in to Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Live from the Raymond J. Bork Arena, it's Bulldog Hockey, presented by ACTV and WVAC Adrian 107.9.
We welcome you back to Endicott College. Ian Wendt, Alex Herman. The Hobart goal is under video review. So there are several camera angles here at Endicott as the Hobart radio crew and yours truly go, and it looks like it deflected. Boy, it's...
that net was off.
Certainly close.
I think that net was off potentially. It's definitely a very close play.
Yes.
Because the puck was starting to roll in just as the net was being dislodged, but you can clearly see it come off of the moorings there. But the Situation Room here at Endicott, we'll take a look at it with the NCAA. I don't think that Coach Krug took a coach's challenge for it. I think the officials decided that they were going to discuss it on their own.
Yes, and everyone peering over, the Bulldogs right down in front of us, looking anxiously off to their left side. Hobart staring anxiously across the ice. As on the ice was called a good goal by the Statesman. And we will check, and they're going to confirm the goal. We have a good goal. The first one of this championship game goes to the Statesmen of Hobart College, and that is their first goal in a national championship game. Bulldogs down here 1-0. Middle stages, first period.
I'm really going to be interested.
Shane Schell gets credit for the goal.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how the Bulldogs are going to respond here, because that was not a clean goal scored by Hobart in the dirty area there.
Adrian on the ensuing face-off, tie ends, Jake Swade and Zach Heinz out there. Down into the Hobart side of things. They get it up ice here, do the Statesman. Shields pokes at it, floats into the Adrian zone once again. Back for it is Chase Spencer, and he'll settle things down for the Bulldogs. He finds Ansel on the left side. Ty looking for a centering pass, chipped it off of a defender. No icing, Jake Swade in there first for Adrian College. He gets taken down. Ty Enns puts a body on the Statesman. Spodniak out there as well. Here's a fluttering shot, and Hobart can grab it. They send it up ice to center ice. They're onside, waiting, slap shot, pad saved by Tallarico. Comes out to the near side for Alessio Luciani. Now it's Spodniak. Matusel on the right side. Spodniak goes all the way around the keeper. Spodsy plays it up to center, and it rolls off his Shield stick, and he's got to hustle back to get that. He will send a cross-ice pass into the skates of Terry Ryder. Finds its way to Matthew Redding, who takes a tumble, and it's back for Luch. Alessio plays it up ice, going for Spodniak in the middle. Stretch pass too far, but Luch finds it. Bulldogs are offside here. 11:22 left in the first period. Hobart 1, Bulldogs 0. Here in this championship game, shot on Tallarico, and an easy save off the stick of the defenseman Cooper Swift.
It appears to me if the Statesmen are doing a lot better of a job playing with speed in this game so far. They've been connecting on passes a lot cleaner. They're out shooting the Bulldogs, and they're skating up and down the ice with more pace. So I'd like to see if the Bulldogs really can match that and change the tide a little bit.
Face off to the right side of Nick Tallarico. Won by Adrian College. Terry Ryder banks it off the backboards to Iowa Dinier. His pass back got caught up in the boards here. Ryder nearly stolen away. Bulldogs having trouble here. John Calgin slapping at it on the far side, half wall. 2 Statesmen in on it. Couple of Bulldogs as well, as it's finally worked free for Terry Ryder to backhand a pass to Iowa Dinier, and they can get it up ice for Dante Spagnuolo. Spagnuolo sends it down into the near side corner. It's John Calgin. Calgin with Spagnuolo. Hobart gets it to the wall and out to center. Iowa Dinier gloves it down, shoots it back in to the far left side. Approaching halfway through this first period, Hobart 1, Bulldogs 0. Statesmen shoot it back out. Iowa Dinier's pass back going for Ryder. It's stolen away. They go in on goal, and a shot and rebound is right there, and Tallarico's all over it. There's a scrum in front of Tallarico. And a little bit of pushing and shoving. Has no indication of anything really except for a face-off. We'll see if maybe a penalty comes out of this, as the Statesmen got a lucky bounce, and it looks like someone will go to the box, and it's going to be Adrian's Terry Ryder, probably for roughing, but that's one of those like we saw yesterday or Friday where he's defending his goalie as Tallarico got ran into on the play. And Adrian, boy, down 1-0 to the penalty kill now with 10:25 left in the first.
Yeah, this crowd really helping out Hobart a lot. There's a lot of purple and orange here in the stands that plays into the mood that shifts onto the bench.
Hobart winning the draw. It's back to Cooper Swift. Now along the wall. Play it down low. Now it's back along the wall. Shell deflected. Bulldogs get it out ice. Hunter Wendt will provide the shadow as Cooper Swift is back on defense. Cross-checking the official call against Terry Ryder. It's Wendt, Swade, Babiak, and Klein, the 4 Bulldogs. And the Statesmen have trouble. It's taken by Klein. He'll slap it off the wall. And they'll kill off more time. 30 seconds expired on the Terry Ryder penalty. Bulldogs down here 1-0 in the national championship game. Up there for Jonah Alexander. Cross ice they go. Number 12 with the puck. Shot. Didn't go in on Tallarico. Little stuff in front there. Connor May fighting for it. He's taken a couple of Hobart Statesmen. Finds Riley Murphy, and Murphy backhands it to center, where the Statesmen are caught in a change. Adrian imploring for too many men on the ice. No call coming. 9.5 to go in the period. 1 minute left on the Hobart Statesmen power play.
That was clear as day, too. There were very clearly too many men on the ice there.
Hobart brings it up the left side. It's Jared Patterson. All the way down low. Chase Spencer out there. Bulldog gets taken down. Spencer out there with Spodniak, Adenier, and Luch. 3 Bulldogs, 3 Statesmen in the near side corner, and a penalty coming up. And this might also be against Adrian College, and we will see high sticking. And we will see as they're escorting whom to the penalty box. I believe a Statesman's going to go. All right, we'll even things up here for a side as the infraction called on Zach Tyson. We'll go 4-on-4.
34 seconds of 4-on-4 play, and nothing changes. We go to a Bulldog power play. Big opportunity for the boys in the black, yellow, and white to try and get on the board.
Patosha on the draw for AC. Hobart wins it. We do skate 4-on-4 as Matthew Wolf sends it up. Patosha stole it away, plays it back to Austin Klein. Klein to Spencer. Spencer back to Klein in the middle. Spinning, gives it back to Spencer. Bulldogs trying to find some space at Zach Heinz. Nearly collides with Patosha, and it's an Adrian turnover. Statesman in on goal, they shoot and they score! An Adrian turnover right at the blue line, taken away by Luke Aquaro, and the Statesmen lead 2-0 in this national championship game. What a costly mistake by Adrian College.
That is not a mistake that you can make in national championship games. That was turned over on a flurry of bad passes, and Hobart was waiting right there in the neutral zone, and they strike for the second time tonight. It's 2-0 with a 4-on-4 goal, and the Statesmen lead with 8:37 left to go in the first.
13 seconds remain on the Terry Ryder penalty. Shots on goal, 7-1 in favor of the Statesmen. 1 back for Jaden Shields. He's got it in his own side. Jaden drops it there. Spodniak trying to pick up some speed through the neutral zone. He does. Matus along the right side wall. Matus out there with Luch. Shields as Ryder's out of the box. Adrian on a power play. It's Spodniak. Finds ends left side. Spodniak winds, fires. It's blocked in front. Back for Shields. Jaden, right side, top of the circle. Gives it down low to Luch. Up top, Jaden Shields. Bulldogs set up their power play. For another minute, 6 down, 2-0. Spodniak far side, Matus gives it back. Enzo waits, shoots, it's blocked out in front. Spodniak rolls it back for Shields. Shields played it off the wall. Statesman poke it out to center. Bulldogs on the power play, another 52 seconds. Trailing 2-0 in the championship game. Here's Alessio with a chance. Lutz gives it back. Reddy's right there. He shoots. It's blocked. No, they score! Ty ends on a rebound. We have a power play goal. Bulldogs back in it. 2-1.
A great power play goal for the Bulldogs, a 2-1 hockey score now. Things getting a little bit more even, and this is a huge shot in the arm for the black and gold. What I noticed a lot too on that power play, Bulldogs sort of hesitating on their shooting motions, not taking advantage of all opportunities to get pucks on net, but a great play up on top of the goal crease, loose change in front, and it's poked home. 2-1 game. 7:41 left to go in the first.
Yeah, Matthew Redding had an awesome chance on the far side. Eventually did shoot it. And Ty Enns bangs home the rebound to make it a 2-1 score. 7:41 left in the first period. As they are back to the scorer's table. Adrian's second shot on goal unofficially is a power play goal. 2-1 Hobart here in the national championship game. Once again, Ian Wendt, Alex Herman. Statesmen win another draw. They've been doing a very good job of that here this evening. Play it across the ice. They shoot it down. Terry Ryder will go to work. Met there by a Statesman. 82 Hartman. Bulldogs play it up ice. Hunter Wendt waiting. Plays it back to the middle. Too hard for Murphy. Adrian will go back at it. Tallarico to Iowa Denier. There's Ryder. Terry Ryder, touch pass for Wendt. Wendt gets it back from Summers. Leaves it back for Iowa Denier. Io wraps it around the boards, and it goes out of play here with 7:07 to go in an action-packed first period. 2 Hobart goals early and a Bulldog answer. It's 2-1.
Well, that second goal for Hobart came at 11:23, and you could really see how they were starting to take over, but fortunately the Bulldogs were on the power play. No less than a minute later, 12:19, Adrian's able to strike for the first time tonight and get things a little bit more even than they were before.
Connor May set to do the draw with Patosha and Kaljan out there as well. It's won by May. Back to Patosha. Shields one-timer and a glove save by Damon Beaver. That right-handed glove goes up and snags it.
I think the biggest thing for the Bulldogs that they can really try and do as this game progresses, just keep shooting. They only have 3 shots through just about 13 minutes of play, which is unusual for them, but they've scored on 1. So if that's a factor of anything, you should see what happens when they'll put it on the net more.
Bulldogs control the draw. It's Connor May backhander to the slot. No one there. And Chase Spencer has to get on his horse and play it back to center for Kaljan, who has trouble with it. 2 Statesmen there. Where's the puck? Might be in the Adrian bench, might be in a sweater or a stocking. 6:48 left in the first. 2-1 Statesmen.
These are the times really, as a unit from either side, you can rally around each other, try and support each other as best as possible, because as much positivity as you can get will go a long way.
Just outside the Statesman zone, Jake Swade on the draw for Adrian. Puck right in front of the Bulldog bench, a big-time hit. Puck back to Babyak, now it's Klein, tipped off Heinz's stick, goes to the far side boards. Approaching 6.5 to go in this period, all the way around. The Statesmen grab it and play it off to center, and they can shoot it in. Wrapped around the boards. Good forecheck here by the Statesmen. We've seen it early in this game, a Bulldog takeaway. Could be a 3-on-2. Ends, Heinz, and Swade. Now it's a 3-on-3. Ends across, shoots, and a save by Mr. Beaver. He'll cover the 4th Adrian College shot. Boy, it ends yesterday. Talk about a gutsy performance. 2 goals, 2 assists in the semifinal win on Friday.
Listen, and that's what you need from players like him. Really to try and carry the roster, lift everybody up, give them good emotion and good feeling, because that certainly helps when you're playing tight, close games like this.
Draw won by the Statesmen. Lester Luciani creates a turnover. Redding back to Luch. Luch shoots it from a sharp angle. Matthew Redding there. Oh, backhander. Went down in front. Luch to the center. Bulldog shot in a block. Spondiak had a chance in the slot. Hobart has iced the puck here with 5:58 left, as that chance came out of nowhere, Alex, for the nation's leading scorer, Matus Spondiak.
Yeah, those last 2 shots were really good opportunities. Even though they didn't come from prime scoring areas, they were on net, they generated rebounds, the puck was loose, and that certainly will help the Bulldogs if they want to tie things up.
2-1 score, Statesman in front, won by Adrian to Shields, and he'll play it down further. Hobart steps in front of it as Jared Patterson, the defenseman, sends it up ice for Shields for the Bulldogs. Chase Spencer, the All-American, shoots, and Beaver sends it to the corner. Spondiak going to work. Out there with Luciani. 2 Statesmen down there. Puck sent free to the far side. Matthew Redding out there with Patterson. Hobart shoots it out, jumps over the stick of Jaden Shields, and Hobart can switch up here. Bulldogs will do a partial change as well, as Spencer has it for the black and gold. To the middle for Shields. Off the wall to Luciani. Slaps it down, far side corner. Murphy on the turnaround. Riley Murphy waiting for a line change to be completed. In the meantime, turns the puck over. And Terry Ryder there to clean up the mess for Adrian. His pass floated and stolen by the Statesmen. They shoot it back down. Back and forth we go in this first period. 5 minutes left in it. Hobart 2, Adrian 1 in the national championship game. Hunter Went up the right side. Went down there first, left it back. And Summers gets on it. Summers and Went trying to cycle. Went gets it out in front, trying to get Murphy. Murphy again on the far side wall. Murphy shoots, and it's high of Beaver. Iowa Denier will pinch down. Puck played down further. Out there for Murphy to lay a hit. Puck taken by Hobart. This could be a 3-on-2 if they work up ice. Get it to the middle. Shot, saved by Tallarico. All that time in the Hobart zone. And they get a breakout 3-on-2. Nice save by the senior netminder, Nick Tallarico.
And that was the first Hobart shot in quite some time. I want to say around 7 to 8 minutes elapsed before Hobart was able to re-enter and get one on net. But they do there, and Tallarico with a nice stop.
Shots on goal, Hobart 8, Adrian 6, unofficial. 4:28 left in our opening period of a national championship game in men's ice hockey Division III. Hobart with a steal right at the Adrian blue line, but the Bulldogs return the favor. Patosha up the middle. Gains the zone, tries to take a shot. Hobart blocked it. Patosha works for it and sends it down into the Hobart zone. The white and orange from Hobart College up in Geneva, New York. They skate it through with little pressure, and they're offside. As that was just a simple skate up there by Austin Maurer, and his team couldn't wait for him. They're offside.
It's a jumpiness in games like this where you got to control your emotions, make sure that you have all the pieces in the right spot of the ice. An offsides call there, not too much to look at, but 4:02 left to go in the first period. Just got to make sure that you have your timing right down so you can enter zone over the blue legally and properly, of course.
Yes. Spagnola, Patosha, Kaljan, the three forwards for Adrian. Klein and Babiak, 8 and 28, as we have a little bit of a greeting between Spagnolo and Tanner Daniels. Face off just outside the Adrian zone in front of the Hobart bench. Puck is thrown down and won by the Statesman. Played it off the near side wall. Babiak there first. Adrian out to center. Can be played up. Patosha 1-on-3. Ryan Patosha from the outside backhander. Deflected up into the netting on the far side. As we are at 3:50 remaining in the first period. A 2-1 hockey game in favor of the Statesmen from New York.
I like the way that both these teams are playing so far. Trying to capitalize on every opportunity. And the Bulldogs in the last couple of minutes look to seem more comfortable on the ice. They're flowing a lot better, hitting their passes. They've seen more shots now. And a one-goal game with 3:50 left to go in the first.
Swade on the draw. Puck to the slot, taken by the Statesmen. They're working up over their blue line, now the red line onside. Hines steals it away. Backhand pass. Shields on his horse to get it. Plays it back to Spencer. Down to our left, middle pass, touch pass by Hines. Finds Swade on the right side. Hines it on goal. He had his stick lifted right there, but ends. Gets it up ice for Shields, who just saves the blue line, but that's it. Hobart quickly on the puck. They shoot it down, and they go for a change with 3:17 left in the period. Spencer stretch pass stolen by Hobart. Left side to the middle. They shoot. Tallarico with a save. Confidence booster there for Tallarico. Hobart working with it. Some time in the offensive zone for the Statesmen. All the way down low. Shields on it first for Adrian. A high off the glass. Can't free it. A shot goes wide of Tallarico. And he will cover here with 2:58 left in the first period. So some fireworks early, Alex, and now a bit of a back and forth chess match.
Absolutely. And as you mentioned before, that save from Tallarico, extending out the left leg on the one-timer. That's a big stop from him. Keeps his team in the game by a one-goal margin. Tallarico, the senior from Surrey, British Columbia. Very strong in net all season for Adrian College.
Marcel Luciani in on the draw for Adrian. Iowa Denier sends it up ice for Matus Spodniak. Spodniak with speed over the right side. Spodniak backhander goes wide of Beaver. Adrian plays it to the middle for Matthew Redding. Redding all the way around the back of the net for Spodniak. Spodniak bodied up by Cooper Swift. Spodniak trying to find it, tries to wrap it around, and Redding will shoot from an angle, and it's taken away by Hobart, and they look to use their speed up through the neutral zone. Big hit by Ryder. Puck stays at the blue line, but not out. Big hit by Redding. Iowa Denier on it for the Bulldogs. some physical nature here. Last 2:15 of the first period as Adrian completes a change. Terry Ryder waits behind his goal. Being shadowed by number 10, Will Crane. Ryder peers from behind his net. Plays it up ice for Redding. Redding shoots it down, and they call the icing off. Hobart flutters it to their blue line. Now the red line. Redding right around the puck. Plays it back for Austin Klein. Now to Murphy. Murphy couldn't hold it, and Klein backhands it to Cam Babiak with 1:46 left in the first period. Ian Wentz, Alex Herman from the Division III Men's Ice Hockey National Championship from Endicott College. Bulldogs and Statesmen. Hobart up by a goal here, 2-1. The lone Bulldog goal was scored by Ty Enns. Here's a shot wide of Tallarico, the Adrian goalie, and Brad Summers picks up the rebound and skates up ice with Murphy. Summers gets checked at the red line. And a Statesman goes down. Riley Murphy in on a lone, waits backhander and goes high. Not sure if Beaver got a hold of it, but what a chance for Murphy. Had me falling all over myself here, Alex. That was a grade A chance for Murph.
Wow. A turnover right on the blue line. It was picked up, quick breakaway there. And Damon Beaver, the offset hands, make the stop there and send that puck into the netting.
Wow, Murphy went for a backhander. Chance for the Bulldogs here. They're pushing here. Minute 15 left in the first. As Connor May works on the puck, Statesmen play it down further, and they're on their horse here. Getting to the puck first, shoot it wide of Nick Tallarico. Boy, there's definitely speed here with this Hobart team. They skated through center, poked away by Chase Spencer. Goes back up to the blue line. 1 minute left in the period. A shot in front. Tallarico finds it through the big bodies of Artem Buzavura. Keeps us a 1-goal game, and that's a scary shot from a tough angle.
We saw, unfortunately, in the last game, Tallarico struggled with shots like that from the point. Unfortunately, as a smaller netminder, it's harder to see through screens, but read it perfectly there, stayed on the angle, and came up with the stop.
Buzavera, 6'4". Put that on skates. It's a big man in front.
That is a large human being.
Yes, Adrian on the draw. Ty Enns, the forward, back to play it. Finds Jake Swade. Final 45 of this period. Bulldogs looking for the equalizer. Swade over the blue line. Jake Swade sends it to the front, taken away by a Hobart stick. And the Statesmen look to counter. Iowa Dinia gets his long frame in the way. Puck back for Ryder. Final 30 of the period. Hobart with possession and a 1-goal lead. They send it off the board. Stolen away by Zach Hines. Hines to the middle for Enns. Enns played it right off a Hobart defender. And both teams fighting for it at center ice. Hines another takeaway. Hines to Enns. 13 seconds left in the period. Enns the Bulldog goal scorer as this puck will find its way deep in the Hobart zone. And they will hold it here for the final 4 seconds of an opening period that saw plenty of action on both ends. The Bulldogs trailing by a goal here in the national national championship game. 2-1 score. Hobart over Adrian.
A lot of things to like in that period. You could really tell that the Statesmen came out with a lot of fire and a lot of momentum, and that's why we saw them jump on the board twice in that first period. They were really dominating the offensive zone, making quick passes, change of possession very fast as well, and they capitalized on their opportunities. Scored 2 good goals, got a little bit lucky on the net coming off. Tallarico got caught up there, so an unfortunate bounce for him, but the Bulldogs did a great job of responding too. It took them a little while to warm up, but finally they started to hit their stride, looking a lot more comfortable now. Got 1 goal on the power play as we sit at a score of 2-1 going into the second period.
Yeah, and it's sort of reverse of what you'd expect and what we've seen from Adrian College, where you would see an opening 5 minutes where it's pedal to the metal, get a goal, maybe 2, and then, coast essentially through the last 10 or 15 minutes. And we didn't see that. It was the opposite. It was Hobart getting on top of things early. Adrian with a counter, like you said, a 2-1 score. And, it's going to be your best players making the big plays. Ty Enns scoring a goal, his 3rd of this Frozen 4. He had 2 in Friday afternoon's overtime thriller over University of New England. He has the lone Adrian College goal here this evening on a Sunday night championship game here from Endicott College. just outside of Boston, Massachusetts. Once again, I'm Ian Wendt and Alex Herman up here in the booth. Shots on goal unofficial, of course, 10-7 in favor of the Hobart Statesmen. And a Hobart team that is playing for their first national title in Division III men's ice hockey. And for the Bulldogs, it's their third trip. They are 1-1. Of course, the one win last year up at Lake Placid. And another instance back in 2011 when they would lose that game to St. Norbert back then. And speaking of that Norbert team, Alex, that's the last time we've had back-to-back national champions. Was that St. Norbert team from 2011 and 2012. Bulldogs trying to do that again here. We can do a quick, look ahead to the second period. How do you counter Hobart's speed if you're Adrian College? Because, look, Adrian's entering the zone fine, but it's the secondary pass that's being either deflected or intercepted, and then it's like the Statesmen are shot out of a cannon.
Well, I think that Hobart did a really good job of jumping onto loose pucks very early on in that period, and that's why you saw them get on the scoreboard twice. They took advantage of the opportunities that were thrown their way. 2 quick goals, and that really set the tone for that period, and the Bulldogs were playing from behind at that point. You have to figure out a way how you're going to respond, how you're going to keep everybody calm, but at the same time, bringing the intensity that you need to win a hockey game. It's a very weird balance of emotions when you're trying to figure out that right spot of moving as fast as possible, rallying around your teammates, making sure that everybody's staying positive, but at the same time staying poised and composed. You need to have a sense of relaxation almost. And I'd like to say it's a little bit of zen that you need to find. So a big opportunity here for the Bulldogs to try and get back on the board again. They are down 2-1 in this national championship game, so not the start really that they were looking for, but they've done a great job all season of persevering and figuring out ways to get things done. And I'm sure that Coach Krug is going to draw up a lot of strategy and really settle everybody down as we head to the second period.
2-1 our score. Hobart up over Adrian College. It's the 2023 Men's Ice Hockey National Championship game, Statesmen and Bulldogs, here at the first intermission. We'll take a break. We got a good one in the final game of the season. I'm Ian Wendt, Alex Herman. We'll take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing. And these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon. In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
We welcome you back to Endicott College here in Beverly, Massachusetts, the site for the NCAA Division III Men's Ice Hockey National Championship for this year. I'm Ian Wentz, Alex Herman here at the first intermission, where the Bulldogs trail the Statesmen of Hobart College 2-1 after 20 minutes of play. Alex, let's get that scoring summary for the first 20.
Well, at 7:24 in the first period, it was the Hobart Statesmen who would strike first. Shane Schell would get the first even strength goal of the contest to send his squad up by a score of 1-0. And just about 4 minutes later, at 11:23 in the first period, Luke Aquaro would get a goal on a juicy turnover in neutral ice to give the Statesmen a 2-0 lead. But with that, it was 4-on-4 play at the time, so that negated one of the penalties, that being the one to Adrian, and the Bulldogs would stay on the power play, where they would get their first goal of the contest coming from the stick of Ty Enns, which made things 2-1. And that's the score that we sit at skating into this period. Shots on goal favoring Adrian, 18-10, which it was not at first. Hobart came out and I want to say took about 8 or 9 shots in a row before Adrian even got one. And it was on the third shot for Adrian that we saw displayed on the board that they were able to find the back of the net. So looking to change the tide here, a big period for the boys in black, gold, and white.
All right, Adrian down that goal. But hey, Alex, we've been in this spot before. We've been up 2-0. We've also been down by 3 goals. We saw that Friday afternoon. Certainly a championship pedigree here in that Adrian College locker room. They've played in, this is their 3rd national championship game. Hobart in their 1st. You wonder if nerves come into play at some point in this contest. The Bulldogs certainly battle-tested in stretches of the season. Look, you go back to November, and I'm going to call it the November to forget. Lose a couple conference games at home, really straighten things out, and get hot down the stretch, and we find ourselves here.
Yeah, well, you had those 2 games. I believe it was Marion, an unranked team in NCAA D3, as well as Trine, who's their interconference rival. And Bulldogs really weren't looking good at that point, but they found a way to get hot. You have that championship experience, and it really played a factor later on in the season. That's where we are right now because of it.
The goal scorer, Ty Enns, in his line will start things for Coach Adam Krug and the Adrian College Bulldogs, here to defend their national title. One back to Jaden Shields, plays it off the wall for Enns. Bulldogs work right to left here in the second period. Hobart plays it along the wall, held in by the foot of Spencer. His wrister goes to the near side. Enns on it first for the Bulldogs. Turning, floating it down, going for Heinz, too far for Swade. Hobart's got it. Their saucer pass in front of the Bulldog bench. This should be, no, it's not an icing. Talarico plays it. Taken away, but the Bulldogs grab it right back. It's Ty Enns, big hit on the far side. Statesmen are offside, and a whistle stops things here. Opening 36 seconds of the second period.
Some bumps and bruises there, too. A couple of quick hits from both sides. Laying the body down, always good to see physical contact. You don't want to scare your opponents away, but certainly make them think that whenever they're going to loose pucks, they better be careful.
And the draw controlled by the Statesmen from Hobart. They shoot it down. It's deflected in. No icing. Tallarico holds there. Winds it off the wall near side. Matthew Redding bodies it down. Backhands it further. Back for Terry Ryder. Ryder being harassed by a couple of Statesmen. Plays it up ice for Spadiak. Now it's Alessio Luciani. Luch left it there for Spadiak, but the Statesmen on it first. Redding bodies this man off the puck, and now it's Terry Ryder for the Adrian Bulldogs. Played it up for Luciani left side. Luch is on it first. He gets taken to the wall. Couple Bulldogs, 2 Statesmen. Hobart grabs it free. It's number 12, Aquaro. He's up on the rush. Statesmen bring it across the blue line onside. And Hobart looking to set up something here offensively. Matthew Redding had a different idea as he left it there for Ryder, who can play it to Luciani. Cross ice for Matthew Redding. Guy who is humming for the Bulldogs. He sends it with speed in the far side corner. Spadiak takes a hit, makes a play. He goes down. Statesman first one on it, but Adrian looking to set up a bit of a forecheck here. They can't do it. And Hobart to center right in front of the Adrian bench. Puck floating to the middle, and Hobart can grab a hold of it right there. Spinning, rotating one-timer, and it's whiffed on far side. They send it across the crease. No one there for Hobart. As they send one on, deflected wide, and Austin Klein picks it up for the Adrian Bulldogs. He skates up the near side wall. Center ice pass, finds Patosha. Ryan shoots a wrister rebound to the corner. Patosha up ice. It's now Austin Klein. A pass from Babyak to the center for Kaljan. Near turnover there. Kaljan gets it down to the wall. Patosha to the middle. A shot goes wide. Off the stick of Connor May. A chance for Adrian here. Opening 2:30 of the second period. Bulldogs down a goal, 2-1. Here in the national championship game. Hobart deflects it in. Tallarico paddles it down. Cross for Brad Summers. Summers with space. Looks to move up ice. He will. Shot down. Hunter went giving chase. Hobart defenders play it up. Right back and forth we go. Spencer pokes at it. Statesmen get it through the blue line. Spencer back on defense. He goes down but got the puck to the far side. Statesman from the point, stolen away by Shields. His pass deflected up high and played down by Hobart there on side. As Spencer feels the pressure of a couple of Statesmen. A shot goes high and it's deflected into the glove of Tallarico. Shots from all angles here from Hobart.
Yeah, they're really utilizing their points as best as possible, trying to take advantage of the height of Nick Tallarico, who's not the tallest netminder, sitting at 5'8". So has to make him work hard for his stops.
Face-off won by the Statesmen. A shot fought off in front. Hobart still with possession. Down to our right. Pass out in front. Nobody there. Goes all the way to the top. They shoot it wide of Tallarico. Hunter went working for the rebound, but Hobart gets to it first. A shot deflected. Rico sends it to the boards off his left leg. Here's a shot wide. Riley Murphy on it for the Bulldogs. He needs to get it out. He does. And Hobart recoils and goes back in after it. Adrian turning with it. Iowa Dinier. Back for Ryder. Terry nearly turned it over. Finds the stick of Io. He lifts it high. Not enough momentum for an icing. Turning with that is number 5, Matthew Wolf. Wolf has it behind his own cage. And a near turnover in front of Hobart's bench. Instead, they get it through to the blue line. Babyak on defense. Out there with Austin Klein. Klein pokes at it, but it's Babyak with it on the backhand for Adrian. Trying to play it off the wall. He couldn't. Has to return course. Austin Klein covered up by a Statesman. Bulldogs poke it out to center. Nice play on one leg by Jake Swade. Puck back to Klein. His shot in, deflected by a Statesman. Zach Heinz on the pressure for Adrian College. Jake Swade holds it in along the wall. Swade going for the middle. Played it up top. Babyak finds Klein. His one-timer is blocked in front. Bulldogs trying to apply some pressure. The Statesmen shoot it out. They say no icing. Babyak all the way back for Adrian College. His stretch pass going for tie-ends. The lone Bulldog goal scorer. Big hit in front of the Adrian bench. They go for a change. 15-14 left in the period. Heinz on it for Adrian. Now it's Luciani out there with Matt Redding. Puck in the Adrian zone. Pass to center. Taken by Hobart. They're offside. Tallarico gloves it over to Jaden Shields. We've played 5 minutes of the second period. It's Hobart 2, Adrian 1 in this national championship game. Luciani across the line. He plays it off to himself. Luch goes around looking for someone in front. Instead, it's up top for Spencer. Spencer shoots. It's blocked. Spencer's shot was blocked. He dives to keep it in the zone. And the puck goes out of play. Played off a hand. We'll have a face-off with 14:39 left in the second.
The Statesmen are doing a very good job of stepping in the lane, blocking shots. Bulldogs trying to see if they can find ways to take one-timers in the offensive zone. They're setting up their cycle really well, finding open men. But the Statesmen just blocking and soaking absolutely everything that comes off of a stick from a Bulldog.
And as it's called here, the face-off just outside of the Hobart zone. Shots on goal, unofficial, 19-14 Adrian. Luciani on the draw with Fossig. Won by Fossig. Matthew Redding, though, in on it first for Adrian. Send it to the corner. Cannot maintain possession as Terry Ryder and Iowa Denier combine on the defensive side. It's Ryder. He fans on a pass. He'll get taken hard into the boards. Here's a turnover pass across. Cannot connect. Bulldogs look to run here. Matthew Redding up over the blue line. Redding stops. Backhands it down for Spodyak. Matusin on goal. Shoots, and there's no rebound. And I've been waiting for that all weekend long, Alex. Is Matus Spodyak to be a factor on the rush? We saw it there.
Yeah, Matus Spodyak, Adrian Bulldog, leading points getter as well in all of the NCAA Division III play. 29 goals, 28 assists for 57 points. He's got a lot of skill, but surprisingly has been absent in the past couple of games.
Yeah, if you would say Adrian won 8-7, you'd say, how many did Matus have? He didn't score on Friday. Maybe he's saving them all for this evening. 2-1 Hobart. One back by Adrian College. Connor May turning. His shot got deflected off a skate of a Statesman. And here go the Statesmen from Geneva up to the center ice area. Spencer goes after it. Now it's John Calgin. Poked it further to himself in the far side corner. Calgin gets taken out. Going for Patosha. Too far for him. Connor May went in to lay a hit. Hobart with the puck. 2-on-2 into the Adrian College side. They floated across. Tallarico's gloved it, but a penalty coming up against Adrian College on the back check. Bulldogs guilty of an interference call, and they'll go back on the penalty kill with 13:49 left in the second period.
I'm not really sure about this one.
Jaden Shields, the guilty party.
Yeah, I didn't really see much interference there. It looked like they kind of just came together and were bumping off one another, but officials ultimately thinking otherwise, so we'll get a power play for the Statesmen.
Last time Hobart had the man advantage, they committed a penalty themselves. We skated 4-on-4, and that's when we saw 2 goals back in the first period. It's 2-1 Hobart. They're on the power play, the Jaden Shields penalty. Hobart has it at center ice. Went shadows. Statesmen get it across the line, or offside. Went has it for Adrian. No relation to yours truly. Back for Terry Ryder. He'll shoot it down to kill more time. A bouncing puck on Beaver. He'll direct it to the corner. Bulldogs make a change. Opening 20 seconds of the man advantage for Hobart College. 18 lumbering through the zone. Gets onside. Looking for a centering pass, and they get it up all on the wall. Looking to set something up here is a floater up to the blue line. Now they play it along the right side wall as Terry Ryder takes his man to the wall, but the puck stays there. Hobart on the power play. 45 seconds into it. Back up top, down low. They wrap around and they wait for a shot, and Tallarico there to make a save as he gets an ovation from the Adrian College crowd. Similar look to the Luciani goal on Friday, but Tallarico kept the doorstep shut. No entry here halfway through the power play.
That's a big save for Nick Tallarico, especially when you're down on the PK. You need to come up with as many stops as possible in an in-tight game just like this. 2-1 Hobart with 12:56 left to go in the second.
Do the draw to the left side of the senior Nick Tallarico. Luciani on the draw for Adrian College. It's won by Hobart. They get it back up to the right side point, now to the wall. To the middle, open shot, and he went wide. This could be a chance for Adrian. Spodniak on the rebound. 2-on-2 with Luch. Spodniak across to Luciani, deflected Didn't get 100% on it, but Adrian can kill off more time as Austin Klein has it for Adrian. He'll play it to Spondiak, back to Klein. Bulldogs killing a penalty here. 45 seconds left in it. Here's a shot. Beaver has to glove it down. Bulldogs can make a change. A chance on the shorthanded. Opportunity there. 33 seconds left on the Shields penalty. A shot got blocked by Austin Klein. Hobart still with it. They get it up to the point. D-to-D pass. Winds up, fires, and it was deflected out in front. Hobart still with it. They get to the slot. Shot saved by Tallarico. Bang, bang play. Nice save by Rico. 14 seconds left on the Hobart power play.
That's a big one, and one to remember at that, too.
Under 12 to go in this period. Statesman on the power play for 5 seconds, and now they won't be as the Bulldogs gain control and send it down. Terry Ryder and Jaden Shields out of the box quickly. We skate 5-on-5. Hobart with it. They have speed through the neutral zone. Left side. Spencer shadowing a shot. Never got through as Swade picks it up deep in his own side. Number 12 playing it back for Jaden Shields. Shields up ice to Heinz. Heinz lofts it off the wall. Jake Swade. Swade shoots. And it's off the mark. All the way back at Shields. Nearly had his pocket picked. Spencer back. Plays it up to Swade. Swade out there with ends. 2-on-2. Swade cuts to the middle. Drops back and trailing. Heinz shoots. Oh, what a save by Beaver. Heinz came out of nowhere from the right side. Cut to the middle. Swade found him. Nice chance for number 10.
What awareness from Jake Swade to find Heinz on that drop pass. A no-looker. Throwing it into a blind zone where he didn't know where anyone else was. But he trusted that his personnel was in the right spot. And that was almost a very, very close chance to tying this up 2-2.
11-11 left in the second. On the draw, it's Hobart. They win it. 10 skating through, it's Crane. All the way down to the outside of the cage for Tallarico. 2-1 the score. Hobart to the middle. Puck sitting in the slot. Sent to the sideboards by Jake Swade. And Tyens looks to move up ice as he has Babyak, and the defenseman thought about going in on the rush. He'll back off. Bulldogs make a change here. Luciani on the ice. Hobart with the puck. Trying to skate through Ryder. A shot not on, but they do get the puck down deep along the right side. Now across the wall. Back up to the point. Shot blocked. Matthew Redding blocked it. Redding in front of his own bench. Left it there. Luciani along the left side. Luch stops with it. Out there with Redding. Up top, Ryder's shot went wide. It stays down below the crease. Hobart clears it up to the blue line quickly off the stick of Terry Ryder. Sitting there at center, and Luch picks it up for Adrian College. His pass for Spondiak cannot be handled. Adrian goes back on defense here halfway through this hockey game. 2-1 Hobart in the national championship game. Here's a whiff pass by Luciani, and he will have to go back along with Terry Ryder. Ryder trying to give it across the boards. Hobart stole it back in front, and it hit a body. Hobart with some pressure here, deflected, and it goes wide. Low to high, the Statesmen go. This one's up at the point. D-to-D pass. Wrister wide. Banked it off the glass. Back pass, and it stays out. Boy, a little offensive firepower there for the Statesmen. As Adrian trying to make a change on the fly, they will. 9.5 to go in the second. 2-1 Hobart. A deflected shot. Goes back for Hobart to make a change. This is Iowa Dinier. His pass up ice for Riley Murphy. He deflects it down. And this outlet pass goes up out of play. We'll pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Live from the Raymond J. Bork Arena, it's Bulldog Hockey, presented by ACTV and WVAC Adrian 107.9.
Welcome back. Face-off in the Statesman zone. Controlled by Hobart. Up to the center line. Blue line shot wide of Nick Tallarico. Active boards as an Adrian Bulldog goes down behind the play. Puck down there as well. Hobart had it taken away. Play by Shields. Up ice for Wendt. Rolls off his stick. And the Bulldogs back on defense here. Shots pretty even unofficially. 22-21 Hobart. As Adrian's goalie Tallarico played it off the wall up to Hunter Wendt. Wendt gets taken right into the Bulldog bench, but the puck up further for Murphy. Riley Murphy, and there's a penalty coming up. We'll see who it's against as Tallarico heads to the bench for the extra attacker for Adrian. Hobart touches the puck, and Adrian will go to the power play here with 8:28 left in the second period. I believe that's the case. I saw an arm go up. Must have been a... They're not taking a Hobart player to the penalty box. And Tallarico's back in his net. Oh, there, they got the call.
Yeah, it's Tristan Fasig.
A hooking call.
I believe it happened in that near side left corner puck scrum. I couldn't really see Fasig get a stick on around anybody, but officials clearly saw something that we didn't from up here in the booth. And Bulldogs with a huge chance now on the power play and an odd center ice face-off.
Yeah, why it's at center, I don't know. Face-off will be taken by the Bulldogs. Spodniak back for Shields. The nation's best power play goes to work here. Spodniak skates through his own zone. Stretch pass up for Matthew Redding. Redding, right side, goes for Enns on the left. He's trying to set things up here. Bouncing puck cannot be controlled as Shields has to skate back. The linesman got in the way of it. Hobart skates it around. A bouncing puck can be taken by Adrian. Shields, Enns, could be a 3-on-2 here. Enns across the line, waits. Luciani goes up ice. Redding gets taken down. Bulldogs looking for a call. They don't get it. Hobart's got it, and they will shoot it all the way down to the Adrian College side of things as we are 45 seconds into the Adrian man advantage. Down 2-1 in the national championship game. Shields pass up ice to Enns. Enns tried to skate through. It's poked away by the Hobart defender. And Coach Krug wants a change up front. Shields stays on. It's now Murphy, Wendt, Patosha. Shields, and now Heinz joins the fun. The drop pass for Ryan Patosha. 51 seconds left on the Adrian power play. Looking for the equalizer here halfway through the championship game. Patosha holds it around the boards for Heinz right side. He cuts to the net. Heinz waiting, leaves it, shot, saved by Beaver. A shot by Hunter Wendt in the slot area. Hobart player without a stick. 32 seconds left on the Adrian power play. Puck stuck up against the boards.
Wow, what a save from Beaver. Stacking the pads.
Statesman killing off this penalty here. 20 seconds left. Bulldogs can't get it free. Now they do. Back up ice, and it can't get on the stick of Heinz. And the Hobart faithful on their feet in their own defensive side as Adrian's back on it. Patosha waits, fans on a shot. And we're going to have something here. With 6:32 left, it's right in my blind spot here as the camera well is right down to our left. As we have a stoppage, 5 seconds left on the Adrian power play. Some talking back and forth between the Bulldogs and Statesmen. It's the second all-time meeting between these two schools. The first one in Adrian last year in the NCAA quarterfinal. The Bulldogs won that one 7-4 to send them to the Frozen Four up in Lake Placid. Faceoff stays in the Hobart side. Bulldogs down a goal, 2-1. Swade on the draw for AC. Out there with Aquaro. He has one of the Hobart goals. One to the wall, Spagnolo. Now it's Shields. Jaden Shields gets it out in front, just goes wide of Beaver. And the Statesman on side, a big hit in the far side, stolen away, and shoots, and it goes high of Beaver. Up to the point for Shields. Out there with Spagnolo, Spencer, and Swade, along with Enns. Puck in the near side board, Statesman get it to center. A bit of a Bulldog push here. Aided by that power play. Enns, a nifty move at center. Enns gets taken down, he looks for a call, won't get it. Chase Spencer, his wrister, deflected wide. Back for Swade behind the goal. Under 6 to go in the second. No scoring in this stanza so far. Enns down below. Ty looking for an outlet. Out in front. Swade backhands it through, and no one can get anything on it. Shields from the circle shoots wide of Beaver. Spencer in the far side corner. He'll just shoot it down. Oh, and it goes wide of Beaver again. Here's an Adrian push here. Down a goal. Going to the slot area. Beaver sprawling and makes a save. With 5:31 left in the second. Alex, what a good couple of shifts there for Adrian College.
Yeah, and that really all started with Ty Enns. Laid a hit of his own, and the puck was sitting at his feet, picked it up and ripped a shot, almost got it to go. And then a couple of other ones that the Bulldogs sent the way of Damon Beaver. They're doing a great job of getting into the shot column.
2-1 Statesman. No scoring in the second period. Patosha on the draw for Adrian. Stolen by Hobart, and they'll send it down. It's going to be waved off. No icing. Not enough momentum as Iowa Dinier plays it off to Ryan Patosha. Stretch pass for Calgin. Can't grab it. This is 13 with the puck. Bulger. Stick taken out of the hand of Terry Ryder as he goes back to defend here. Calgin sends it off the wall. Not out. Patosha there. Iowa Dinier back in defense. A pass out in front by the Statesman. Nobody ready for it. Connor May for the Bulldogs. Puck in the scary area. Shoot. No. Boy, here's a little push by the Statesman here. Under 5 to go in the period. Back behind the goal. Waiting. Up to the top. Shot. Oh, it went wide of Tallarico. Far side. Here's another shot. Rico gloves it down. They needed that as Terry Ryder had the stick taken out of his hands. And he was out there with a forward stick. And Adrian needed that stop.
That they did. They were a few moments ago doing such a great job on the other end of the ice, putting the pressure on the Statesman. And a good response from the boys wearing the white and orange cream colored jerseys.
Circa 1970s Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yes.
Look here for Hobart. 4:40 left in the second period. 2-1 Statesman over the Bulldogs. National championship game. Ian Wentz and Alex Herman on the Adrian College Sports Network. Luciani wins the draw for Adrian. Babiak back for Austin Klein. Klein's centering pass just finds a Hobart stick, and that's Swift. Giving it back to his defense partner, number 5 out there, Wuth. Up ahead they go. Tallarico calms it down. Waiting, backhands it. It's Babiak. Babiak to the middle for Luch. Luciani up the ice to Spodniak, right side. Spodniak carries it over. Shot, saved by Beaver. Puck to the far side wall. Spodniak and Matthew Redding go to work. There's a loose stick in the defensive zone, and it's Spodniak. He'll pick it up and go back to defend the latest rush by the Statesman. Redding a big-time hit. Klein gets on the puck first for AC, shoots it down, and they make a change. Under 4 to go in the second. Next goal is huge here in this national championship game. Will it be a tying goal or a 2-goal lead? We'll see. Bulldogs turn it over right at the blue line. It's Aquaro. Up ice. Bulldogs getting there first. Babiak, nice play defensively. Cross ice, skate to stick, shot blocked in front by Klein. Here's a one-timer, and it's off the mark and out of play. Hobart looks to the ceiling. They thought they had their third. Instead, it's just a face-off in the Bulldog side.
That was a good shot block on the first try. Then the second was pushed over for a really juicy one-timer. I don't know if Tallarico got a piece of it or not, but nonetheless, it sailed up into the netting. 3:33 left to go in the second period. Statesman leading 2-1.
Fast-paced second period, I might add. No scoring in it. Adrian's had a power play. Brad Summers on the draw. He squared up there with Luke Aquaro. To the right of Tallarico. One by Hobart, back to the point. The wrister deflected. Down into the right side corner. Spencer giving chase, the All-American Bulldog defender. Up ice here is Riley Murphy. Murphy glides through neutral ice. Left side of the boards. Murphy gets taken into the boards as Summers picks it up. Shields a one-timer. Beaver save. Rebound in front. Hobart takes it away. What a grade A chance for Jaden Shields. And the Statesmen have iced it with 3:07 left in this period. Oh, another Bulldog chance created by Riley Murphy and Brad Summers.
Listen, the Bulldogs are shooting at this point. They're trying to generate rebounds as best as possible, and they are. What Hobart is simply doing better is they're able to clear bodies and loose pucks out from the front of the net. And that's exactly what you saw there. There was room and space for sure, but the Bulldogs couldn't figure out a way to get it to a free area and into the back of the net.
Offensive third face-off for Adrian College, down 2-1 in the championship game. Won by Hobart around the far side boards. Get it to the high slot, and now out to center. They make a change off the icing. Tallarico puts it on a tee for Chase Spencer. Spencer getting harassed, lost it. Shot from a weird angle, whiffed on. Shields picks it up for Adrian. Up further for Ty Enns, waiting for Heinz on the rush. Enns gives to Heinz, back to Enns. Enns looking, shooting. Beaver with a save and a cover with 2:40 left in the period and some extracurriculars behind the Hobart goal. As Enns in the middle of it, And a couple of Hobart players there as well. Just some good hockey here between two of the country's best. Coming into this game, Hobart ranked second in the country. Adrian in on the 4th spot in the pairwise ranking. After the scuffle, both teams changed lines. 2:40 left in the second period. Ian Wentz and Alex Herman with the D3 Men's Ice Hockey National Championship here at Endicott. Raymond J. Bork Arena. Luch on the draw for Adrian College. Won it cleanly back to Klein. Klein around the boards, going for Luciani. Luch from behind the goal, turning, looking for an outlet. Luch turning, he'll shoot. Not sure if it hit Beaver or just a body in front, but Hobart can clear it up ice. All the way back for Austin Klein. He has trouble with it. Bouncing puck on the slot. Shot. Oh, a save by Talarico. Ends the shove at the end as Hobart player came in hard on Nick Talarico. But what an awesome save by number 29 in goal. As I think Adrian will get a power play out of this. As Buzavera came crashing in on Nick. And Talarico went down after making an awesome glove save. We'll see if there's some momentum picked up for the black and gold here in late stages, second period. What a costly penalty for Hobart.
Not one that you want to take with 2:19 left to go in the second period. That's an undisciplined play, too.
All right, power play back to work. The country's best during the season. Luciani on the draw with Ty Enns, Matthew Redding with two Spodniak. Enns in the near side corner, up ice to Redding. Redding played it down, too far for Spodniak, and the two players, the centermen, have their helmets stuck against each other as Luciani and his counterpart wearing number 16 got tangled up. Zach Tyson, weird stoppage in play with 2:13 left. Hobart up a goal, 2-1.
Always good to see some bloopers. Get everybody laughing.
Face-off one as the linesman takes a tumble. Ends in the right side circle. Ends waiting. Up ice to the point for Shields. Finds Spodniak left side. To the middle. It's taken away by Hobart. They float it out to center. This could be a chance for Tyson. Instead, he turns around, waits for numbers, and kills more time on the Adrian advantage. Under 2 to go in the second as they shoot it out, but it's taken away by Luch. Back to Spodniak. Spodniak had it roll off his stick. And it's back up to center. Now it's Enns quickly backing on the rush shot. Deflected up into the boards. Luciani on the far side. Taken up to the point, but not out. Shields holds it in. Spodniak waiting. Gives it down low for Enns. Enns turning with it. Bulldogs on a power play here. 69 more seconds. Enns floats with it. Gives it back for Shields. Near side corner. Hobart took him there. Puck out to the blue line, but not quite out. Now the Statesmen shoot it down. Boy, $1:15 left in the second. This will be a huge power play here for Adrian if they can capitalize. As the Statesmen shoot it back down, once again a high floater. Shields back with it for Adrian. He'll turn up ice, 43 seconds left. On the man advantage, here's Ryan Patosha with a minute left in the second period. Bulldogs looking for the equalizer as Patosha is harassed back in his own zone. Bulldogs looking to push here. Zach Heinz with speed, cuts to the middle. Zach Heinz turning, giving, thought about a shot, goes down to Heinz instead. It's up top, Austin Klein. Kleiner skates in, a weird angle shot, looking for a rebound. Patosha can't get it, a rolling puck. And the Statesmen get it to the blue line, but not out. Back over for Heinz. Heinz finds Klein at the top, 10 on the power play. One-timer shot by Beaver, and there's no rebound as Heinz let it go from the low circle. 8 seconds left on the Adrian power play.
Wow, that's another unbelievable stop from Damon Beaver. The Cirque du Soleil Athletics going full split across the crease. A wound-up one-timer from that right side. It's kept out. And Damon Beaver, man, he's playing a really strong game in this national championship.
Bulldogs have to be careful as there's only 8 seconds left on the power play, and Artem Buzavera is ready to come out of the box. Face-off controlled by Adrian along the far side boards. Here's Spodniak spinning, trying to put the puck out in front. He cannot, as the Statesmen are back 5-on-5 here, and they break it up to center, and they have some trouble, and they send it down the ice for an icing with 9.6 left in the second period. We've had no scoring in the second stanza thus far.
Both those teams really playing fast hockey now. They've got comfortable in this game. There's not a lot of room to work with on either side, and both netminders playing really strong too.
Face off in the Bulldog offensive zone. It's won cleanly by Adrian up top for Redding. Redding for Shields. Goes for Ents. Ents sends it in front. Blocked by a Statesman. Final 2-1. There's a shot at the last moment, and he can't get it through as we've hit the second intermission. Bulldog chances left and right. We have no scoring in the second period. Bulldogs still trailing by a goal in this NCAA Division III Men's Ice Hockey National Championship. Bulldogs and Statesmen here at Endicott College. All right, Alex, initial thoughts on the second period that saw a lot of action but no scoring.
Well, the Bulldogs really started out strong. The difference that I saw between the first period and the second period is they looked a lot more comfortable in this game. The shoulders dropping just a little bit while still maintaining that positive attitude, looking to drive towards the end of the game. They had really good scoring opportunities too. They just couldn't find the loose puck at the right moment. They were in the right areas, taking the right shots. A handful of saves from Damon Beaver really is what's keeping this from Adrian getting on the board a couple more times.
Yeah, and look, if you look at this pregame, what both teams want to see in this contest, besides a win, if you're Hobart, you want this 2-1 score. That's the way you've been winning games all season long. They were leading 2-1 in the semifinal on Friday and a late empty net goal. And if you're Adrian, you're probably more comfortable in like a 5-4, 4-2 type situation. So right now, at least the scoring playing into what Hobart wants to do psychologically, clamp down on defense and give credit to Damon Beaver. As you said, unofficially, looks like he has 23 saves here on the night. With that, we'll take a break. It's the second intermission report here from Endicott College, Raymond J. Bork Arena, the site of the Division III Men's Ice Hockey National Championship. I'm Ian Wendt, Alex Herman alongside. You're tuned in to Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
It's the second intermission here on the Adrian College Sports Network. It's the 2023 Division III Men's Ice Hockey National Championship. Hello, everybody. Once again, Ian Wendt, Alex Herman. What a weekend we've had here at the Frozen Four at Endicott College in Beverly, Massachusetts. Raymond J. Bork Arena. The Bulldogs trailing after 40 minutes of play, 2-1 against Hobart College. All right, what's the Bulldog strategy going into this third period to tie this thing up? Hopefully come out of here with a win.
Continue to shoot the puck. We've seen a lot of shots, and the story of the game so far has been Damon Beaver for the Hobart Statesman. He's seen 42 shots go his way as it reads on the scoreboard for us right now. Only one let in. That was on the power play by Ty Enns. He's played valiantly tonight, making huge stops, moving across the crease. And really, what I'm gauging is everybody understands how well and how dangerous the Bulldogs are when they're able to set up in their offensive zone. You need to put your set pieces in the places that they should be and keep firing away. Generate rebounds, hard on the net, crash the front, pick up anything that you can. This is do or die point. Your whole season and a national title defense is on the line with this next 20-minute period.
Coach Adam Krug in his 9th season at the helm of Adrian College men's hockey. He will send out a freshman centerman in Jake Swade. Zach Heinz on the left. Ty Enns out there. Jaden Shields, Chase Spencer, backed out by Nick Tallarico. What could be the final 20 minutes of the 2022-23 season is underway from the national championship game, and it's a Bulldog win off the draw way back for Chase Spencer. Plays it off the high glass to Heinz, who sends it down. No icing. Hobart on it first. They clear it out to the blue line. Now the red line. Spencer there for Adrian. Shoots it down. Picked up by Hobart stick. It's Cooper Swift, and he'll wait and look. His cross-ice pass in front of the Hobart bench. Skating in with space. Shields on defense out in front. Where's the puck? It stays out. Boy, a nice little counter punch there by Hobart as the Bulldog is down behind the play. And will stop play as we'll see who that is. It's down at a blind spot from where we're looking at here. Looks like might be Ty Enns. It is Ty. He's slow to get up in his own defensive zone.
That's not good for the Bulldogs. That's an important piece to the roster.
We're going to send athletic trainer Jim McNair out to look at Ty. He is in some obvious pain, grabbing at his midsection. He's the lone Bulldog goal scorer here tonight. And look, this team has dealt with some serious injuries on the year without their captain, Sam Ruffin, and without their sophomore defenseman, Matt Kudo. And we'll see if Ty will stay on the bench and get looked at or go to the locker room as the officials have a conference here opening 34 seconds of this third period. Ty will stay on the bench for now, and Jim will take a look at number 49.
I also don't know if the officials are discussing potentially making a call here. I don't think they are, but they were certainly having a discussion about something at center ice, and Coach Krug's going to get an explanation. Yeah,
we saw all 5 fingers up, and we saw this on Friday in the overtime as Coach Krug deciding to send the crew here for the NCAA to the video board to look for a possible 5-minute major penalty. He got a spearing call on Friday that led to the overtime winner. We'll see what we have going on here with 19 and 26 left in the third period. Bulldogs down 2-1. Our referees are Matt Fuller and Matt Terry, Dan Brecka and Cam Gobert. They will converge, 2 at each bench, or 2 at a bench I should say, 2 under the hood, so to speak, right off the Adrian College bench. They're going to challenge this, the Bulldogs are. You cannot challenge for a minor penalty.
Oh boy.
You can challenge for a major. We'll see if it's a hit to the head of Ty Enns. So he certainly took a shoulder, a glance, a brushing glance as Ty went down. As we look at the NCAA video replay here at Raymond J. Bork Arena, as you look over to our left, Alex, what do you see?
Well, for me, it was a really quick play. It's very difficult to decipher whether the Statesman elbow came up and made contact with Ty Enns, but it's very clearly that he got hit in the head somehow by a part of the Statesman body, and Whether or not that it's going to be called a major will be decided here, and we'll find out in just a second.
Nope, we get the no from the officials. Challenge unsuccessful, and we will skate on, as N certainly got contact to the head. Must not be egregious enough for a penalty to be assessed here in the championship game.
It was very, very close. There was definitely some forearm. It was near the elbow, but not enough info there for the officials to make a 5-minute call.
As we see Enns going back to his spot on the Bulldog bench. We'll see if this gives Adrian a bit of a boost here. As Matthew Redding on the draw, he left it there, and Luciani not ready for it. Statesman up the ice 2-on-2, but it's stolen away by Adrian. Pass up for Luciani too far, and Hobart goes back and forth. Matthew Redding on it first for Adrian, spins out of a check, plays it up to the middle, nobody there in black and gold. There's a shot wide. Tallarico grabs a hold of it off the lively end boards here at Endicott College, and he'll cover for a face-off 58 seconds in. So, Alex, Coach Adam Krug without a challenge for the rest of this game, as he went for one there as a possible major penalty on Hobart. None called here early stages, third period.
Don't know if that's going to hurt or help them later on, but we will certainly find out.
Face-off controlled by Adrian. Terry Ryder looks over his shoulder and he plays it back for his defense partner, Iowa Dinier. Off the half wall for Redding. Redding lifts it off to center. Puck taken by the Statesman back in the Bulldog zone. Here, opening minute 15. Pass to the middle for Alessio Luciani. Luch stick handles around a defender. Can't get around the second one. Big hit at the blue line, and Redding finds himself with it for Adrian. Cross ice win for Spodniak. He can't play it. As Iowa Dinier back on his side of the ice again. His cross ice pass intercepted momentarily as the net is knocked off. And we'll stop things here with 18:23 left, as the net behind Nick Tallarico has become dislodged, as we saw on the first Hobart goal in this game. Fortunately, the puck didn't go in first for the Bulldogs. As we have Dan Bareka playing the role of maintenance crew here at Raymond J. Bork Arena in Beverly, Massachusetts. The outskirts of Boston for this national title game. Ryan Patosha takes the draw for Adrian College, and he wins it cleanly. Back for Ryder. Terry from his left side defensive zone plays it up for Redding. Redding's exit pass hits a Hobart defender. Spodniak picks it up. Matus skates around. Matus wraps around the goal. Has Patosha there, and now the net comes off the Hobart side, as we'll have a face-off once again. An active minute 51 into this third period.
That's been exciting so far. Good action on both ends. Spodniak circling around that offensive zone, and a tie-up on top of the crease really is what pushed goaltender Damon Beaver into the post and dislodged it from the peg.
All right, an offensive draw here for Ryan Patosha, Connor May, John Kaljan, Cam Babiak, and Austin Klein in the Hobart defensive zone here, trailing 2-1 in the title game. 1 to May in the corner. Connor looking. Rotates back, now looks up to the point, finds Babiak. Babiak snaps it across for Klein. Klein around the boards for May again on the right side. May down further into the corner. Hobart steals it away just for a moment as Babiak is back with it. Hobart wants a partial change here as Klein finds himself with it, and he rotates behind Tallarico. A pass out for Babiak. Two players collide and they both go down. Patosha's exit pass intercepted. Hobart can set something up here at the point. Shot goes wide. Down below go the Statesmen. Taken away by Adrian's Babiak. Plays it off the stick of Connor May. John Kaljan there as well for AC, but it's taken right back by Hobart. Skating to the middle, waiting, dangling, can't get a shot off. Now they do, and Tallarico, a save on the backhand attempt by the Hobart forward. We'll stop things with 17:20 left in the third.
That's a big stop for Tallarico. Adrian defense there got absolutely walked on a skillful play, and closer to the net. Once again, Tallarico will come up with the save. Really?
Artem Buzavera will do the draw for Hobart. Brad Summers for Adrian. It's won by Summers. Bulldog defender Jaden Shields on it. He sends it off the glass and down. This will be an icing as Murphy couldn't get to it before the Hobart defenseman, Matthew Wolf. 17-13 left in a 2-1 hockey game. Hobart scored the first 2 goals. Adrian got within one, a Ty Enns goal. And the draw controlled by Hobart. A quick shot goes into the netting up behind Nick Tallarico. The friendly netting if you're a goaltender. We'll do the draw once again off to the offensive right side for the Statesman from Geneva. One back for Spencer for Adrian. Shields plays it along further. Going for Hunter Wendt. Wendt has it. Plays it back to the middle. And an exit pass picked off by Hobart. Playing it down to the far side corner. Spinning with it is Buzavera. Up to the point. Shot wide of Tallarico. A bouncer off the boards. And Adrian on it first. It's Spencer. Finds Murphy. Murphy with speed up the right side. Riley out there with Summers. Murphy took a shot. Blocked. Bulldogs make a change on defense. Hobart with the puck just for a moment. Went on it for Adrian. Plays it back to his defense. A middle pass for Murphy. Intercepted. And we go back and forth as Hobart has it now with Wuth. Enns back on the ice out there. Good to see for Adrian College. He's on defense here. Hobart with it on the far side wall. Deflected, and Tallarico covers that thing up. It took a weird carom in front of the Bulldog senior goalie. He'll stop things.
Scary for Tallarico. Went to go extend out the right blocker side leg. He made the save, but the puck caught him right where the leg pad starts to fold, and that's really a dead area of the equipment, and that's why it stopped so quickly, but thankfully covered up there with the goalie net.
Boy, Tallarico playing much better than he was on Friday. Not all those 5 goals were necessarily his. He's been sharp here this evening, giving his offense a chance as Adrian's got the puck in their own third. Hines gets rubbed off against the boards. Back for Iowa Denier, now to the center for Ryder. Ryder goes for Hines. Hines makes a move in the middle. Has Jake Swade on the backhand. Swade makes a move on the right side back in front, and Beaver deflects it to the boards where Ty Enns can poke it further. Hines has it at the top of the blue line. He had it taken off his stick, and Cam Babiak floats it down where it can be played by Hobart's Kevin Lastman. Lastman on defense. Bulldogs here putting a little bit of pressure on the Statesman. Puck at the center ice area. Hobart picks it up, and they gain the offensive zone. A bounce off the board, and Adrian clears it back. Hobart changing up. Bulldogs say there's too many men. The officials say no. They skate in, shoot. Never got on Tallarico. I believe Austin Klein got a body on that puck as it's floating out to center. Ty Enns on it for Adrian. He's got it on the backhand, floats it in, goes for a quick change here. 15:24 left in this period. The third period of a national championship game. Bulldogs and Statesmen. Ian Wendt, Alex Herman. Stretch pass, hits the Hobart skate to the far side corner. Shields takes his man further into the boards. 15:09 left in the third. 2-1 Hobart. The All-American Chase Spencer plays it off to Matus Spodniak, the player of the year in Division III men's ice hockey. Spodniak plays it to the middle. Bouncing puck for Luch. Couldn't get a clean look at it. And a rush chance for Adrian College. Now turns into a chance for Hobart. They skate 2-on-2. Around Shields they go back across, and a shot off the side. Some pressure here by the Statesman. A shot deflected. Tallarico sprawling out. It's out in front. Shot. Oh, it goes wide. Off a leg to the corner. Stays 2-1. Iowa Denier off the boards near side. It's Spencer. He took a hit. Plays it up to Spodniak. He gets taken to the wall. Puck not out. In the feet of Jaden Shields. Shields turns with it. Nearly had it taken away. As Redding is on it for the Bulldogs. His pass across. Going for his man off the wall. It's Spodniak. Matus takes it to the wall. Here's Luciani. His shot and rebound, and Hobart gets it out. No Bulldog sweater there in the slot area. Adrian looking for something here. Ryder with it. Over to Adenier. Adenier up to the middle for Connor May, right side. Connor May goes in. Leaves it back along the wall. Bulldogs working across as Ryder pinches down. This turns into an odd-man rush for Hobart. Could be a 3-on-3 now. Played it to the middle. Connor May gets back first for Adrian. Nice play by 18 in black and gold. This is Wuth. Right-handed defenseman off the stick of Connor May into the Hobart bench with 13:40 left in the third period.
This game really just unpredictable. Both sides playing very strong. Every opportunity that the Bulldogs and the Statesmen, respectively, are getting their high-quality shooting opportunities from good areas of the ice, too. Really, the story of the game on both sides has been goaltending.
You said it. Face off at center. Petosha and Fossig. One near the Adrian College bench. Bulldogs shoot it down, and we have an offside play, I believe, right in front of us. 13:34 left in our third period. 2-1 Hobart. All the scoring has been in the first period. No scoring in the second. We're scoreless here in our third period as Petosha and Fossig will do work once again. It's won by Fossig, plays it off to his line mate, pushes it down into the Bulldog zone where Austin Klein makes a decision to go across to Cam Babiak on the right side. Babiak stretch pass for Kaljan, trying for Petosha in the middle. He can't grab it. Now here goes Hobart with position, in on goal, they shoot. Rico with a save, another shot. Talarico in the catching glove keeps us a one-goal game. Boy, that odd man rush has been there a couple times for Hobart. And in a situation, maybe on Friday, that shot goes in. Talarico, great positioning, keeps us a one-goal lead for Hobart.
That's another instance of where the Bulldogs are turning over pucks where they shouldn't be. And Hobart ready every single time to get on top of it and go the other way to try and get it in.
Won by the Statesmen. They play it up to the point. Now to the boards. Near side. Trying to work a cycle. 2 Bulldogs, now 3 Statesmen on the puck. Taken by Hobart, trying to shovel it to the middle. Iowa Dinier in the way for AC. Brad Summers on defense. Rico trying to grab positioning. Puck along the boards, up to the point now. Shot goes wide of the Adrian netminder. Hunter went back in on it for Adrian. Pins the puck up against the boards. Now to the middle for Murphy. Riley Murphy, Bulldogs looking to push here. He's taken 1-on-2. Down to the corner for Summers. 12:34 left in the third. Murphy up top for Jaden Shields. Chase Spencer. Spencer will shoot. Save by Beaver. It was off the mark anyway. Hobart to center. 1-on-2 they skate. Waiting for reinforcements out there is 29 Cahill Fontana. Hobart still with the puck. Now it's an Adrian takeaway. It's Ty Enns. Ends up to center, feeds it off for Heinz on the right side. Heinz, the trailer is swayed, it rolls off his stick. Hobart's got a 3-on-3 the other way if they want it. Drop pass, nice play by Swade. Statesmen keep it in the zone. Pass around, finds Spencer, first for Adrian College. He finds himself with it, plays it up to the freshman Swade. Swade now for Enns. Ty Enns onside. Drop pass for Heinz, circling right side circle. Trying to go back to Enns. He can't. Here's Babiak in on goal. Shoots it low and a save made out to the far side corner. 11:35 left in the third period. Hobart 2, Adrian 1 in the national championship game. Cam Babiak and the Adrian defender gets taken down. No call as Austin Klein is visibly hurt.
How is this not a call?
And the Adrian fans and bench can't believe it as Austin Klein is slow to get up here at the 11:26 mark of our third period. Bulldogs pleading their case.
It was a difficult angle to see from up here, and we'll see on the replay here if there was any contact in the feet. And yeah, I mean, for me, a clear slew foot from behind, that's clear as day. I can't see a reason why that's not a penalty at all. Tripping, minor, major, whatever it may be, but
yeah.
The only thing that I could think of why they would say it wouldn't be called a penalty was because Klein was off balance and maybe he just got his feet taken out from under him, but you could clearly see that there was a foot right on the back of Klein's heel. So whether there was a push or not, hard to tell from over here.
And the defenseman skates over to his bench. Austin Klein, the freshman from Manitoba. He'll get looked at. Possibly Jim McNair, the trainer. We'll take a look at him. Face off in the Adrian College zone. 11:26 left in the third. Adrian trails 2-1. Draw controlled back for Terry Ryder. To the opposite side wall for Matthew Redding. His pass off the stick of Matus Spondiak to the far side corner. Hobart gets it to the point. Ryder walks in, shoots high, and it goes out of play. It was deflected. Faceoff will stay in the Statesman zone with 11:11 left, potentially in the season.
Only adjustment that needs to be made on that play there is Terry Ryder needs to keep his shot down low. Instead of going up high, put it on the ice, maybe get it to be redirected. That'll generate a rebound if Beaver winds up making a save with the pad too.
Swade out there once again with Enns and Heinz. Enns has the lone Adrian College goal way back in the first period. The draw in the offensive left zone for the black and gold, the defending national champions. Puck is dropped, won by the Statesmen. Back in their corner, Ty Enns trying to glove it down. Instead, it's back to Shields, and a penalty upcoming as Enns behind the play. A vicious hit on the opposite side on number 82 of Hobart. That's Tanner Hartman, and he is down on hands and knees at the Hobart blue line. As we'll see what this turns into. I missed the play as I was watching the puck. I saw the arm go up and an instant penalty as they're taking a look at the Hobart forward, and he is up with help to his own bench.
Hopefully we can catch a replay on the monitor to our left. I don't know if we're going to get it or not, but I certainly missed it. And let's see what happens here. Ty Enns.
He went up to try to glove it. I don't know if he just flipped him over or something. I don't know. As of now, it's a minor penalty on Ty Enns with 11:03 left in the period. The third period. Adrian down a goal, 2-1. Bulldogs on the penalty kill. Won by the Statesmen, but nice play by Latu Spondiak. Gets in the way of the puck, sends it down. Hobart regroups here. Opening moments on this power play. If you all remember Friday night, Adrian scored a shorthanded goal by Ryan Patosha. Got the game within a goal. See if they can tie the game here, possibly shorthanded. Hobart with the puck in their own side. They work it right to left. Stretch pass too far. Adrian sends it back down for Damon Beaver to put it on a tee for his defenseman Cooper Swift. Swift pass over to Alexander. Far side corner for Terry Ryder. He's on it first for the Bulldogs. Puck to the wall. Patosha grabbing at it. Slaps it off the wall, but not out. Statesmen control it here. Left side point. Waiting. Gives it down low. Iowa Denier in there. Wraps it around the boards. Out to the point. Not out. Here goes a clearing attempt. Nice play by Io. Exactly halfway through the third period. Halfway through the Hobart power play. Patosha out there on this penalty kill. Swift turning around with it. Waiting. Went out there to kill the penalty for Adrian College. Again, no relation to yours truly. Hobart plays at the center, now the left side wing. They shoot across, and it never got on Talarico. 35 left on the power play. Hobart still with it. Left side point. Fanned on a pass, went with the intercept, and he can't get it out. Now Babyak will for the Bulldogs. 25 seconds left on the minor penalty to Ty Enns. 19 now in this Hobart power play over their own blue line, now the red line. The Adrian blue line. Looking to the middle, they float it across. Rico sprawls across, didn't have to make a save, and Adrian gets it to the middle. Final 5 seconds of the Enns penalty. He's up in the box and ready to go. Trying to tie this game. 9 minutes left in the third period. We're 5-on-5 now. Adrian with it in their own side. Connor May's backhand stolen by Hobart. They shoot it back down. Austin Klein. Good to see him back on the ice. We'll play it to Cam Babyak. Up to the middle for Connor May. May giving chase. May stops, gives, ends. Trying to go back to May. Hobart swarming defense here in the national title game. The best defense in the country. Here's a shot. Shoulder saved by Talarico. Rebound to the near side corner. 8.5 to go in the third period. Hobart 2, Adrian 1. Pass across. Right in front of the Bulldog zone. A stretch pass finds Beaver, and he'll cover as Jake Swade was looming. We'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Bulldog Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Live from the Raymond J. Bork Arena, it's Bulldog Hockey, presented by ACTV and WVAC Adrian 107.9.
Welcome back to Raymond J. Bork Arena here at Endicott College. Face-off won by Hobart in their own defensive zone, shoveling it down further. Spencer back on defense with Jaden Shields. Shields off the wall for Matthew Redding. He has trouble digging it out. All he can do is flip it to center. Luciani in on the puck. Luch skates in with Spodniak. Luch around the goal, trying to go out in front. He can't do it. Instead, it's in the corner. Now up top for Spencer. Spencer's wrister deflected, didn't get through. Redding picks up the rebound. One-timer from Shields, and Beaver with a save. There was traffic in front on the shot from Jaden Shields on the far side boards.
You see how clogged up the middle area of the ice is by Hobart. They're doing a lot better of a job now in the late stages of this third period than they were early on in the contest of making sure that the Bulldogs can't move to that area of the ice.
Swade ends Heinz. The forward line for Coach Krug. Spencer Shields on the defense. Freshman Swade lost the draw. Statesman around to the near side boards. Get it to center. Spencer snaps it back in. Swade giving chase, goes off a Hobart defender, and they have trouble playing it to center, but finally they do. Shields on it for the Bulldogs. Stretch pass up to Heinz. Heinz to the middle. Back across. Oh, they can't complete the play. As Heinz needs to back up, the Statesmen clear it down. No icing. Tallarico lets Adrian play it. It's Spencer. Spinning with it behind his keeper. 7:15 left in the third. Hobart 2, Adrian 1 in the national championship game. The biscuit down in the Hobart side. Summers pinching in for Adrian. So is Iowa Dinier. He'll float it down. And Adrian will change. Hobart with possession. And the lead deflected into the Statesman bench across the way with 6:59 left in our third period. No scoring in the second and so far in the third period.
Yeah, this is really crunch time for both of these teams. Hobart really on the brink of a huge victory, and Bulldogs still trail 2-1, trying to find an equalizer before the end of the third.
Huzavero won the draw for Hobart College. They send it off the wall. Terry Ryder there for Adrian, and the Bulldogs are just offside. Faceoff will stay outside the Hobart zone.
I think that one may have hit up into the netting, possibly, but
either way,
we'll take neutral zone draw. 6:52 left to go in the third.
Summers for Adrian College in the face-off dot. 2-1 Statesman. Won by Hobart on the draw. It's Wuth. Wuth cross ice. They get it out to center. Dinier's there for Adrian. There again. Out there with Klein. Pass across for the Statesman, and Rico gets there first. The Bulldog goalie, Nick Tallarico. Nice poke check down to the far side board. 6:32 left in the third. Terry Ryder, the beneficiary of a loose puck. Now it's Iowa Dinier. Bulldogs work it up. It's Brad Summers. A nice little backhander all the way across for Hunter Wendt along the boards. Wendt gets taken down. Statesman can play it far side. Bulldogs make a change. It's Shields and Klein paired up on defense. Summers off the wall going for Matt Redding. Redding will shoot. Beaver with a save. Boy, not sure he saw all of it. He didn't get the whole puck, but he kept it out.
Beaver flashed out the glove side shoulder. Almost, I think, may have gotten an elbow on it. Potentially there was a tip. I don't know who touched it, but I could clearly see puck moving direction a little bit more than it normally does, but a nice stop from the Statesman netminder.
Luciani on the draw for Adrian College. Out there with Hobart's Aquaro. Face-off won by Luch. Back to the top for Shields. Shields, his wrister, deflected off the boards behind. Adrian trying to center it. Puck to the near side boards. Hobart there first. They flip it out to center. Not enough momentum for an icing as Austin Klein is on it. Backhands it to Shields. 5:49 left in the third period. Hobart leading 2-1. Statesmen shoot it back down, go for a change. Tallarico puts it there for Austin Klein. Division III Men's Ice Hockey National Championship game on the Adrian College Sports Network. Ian Wentz and Alex Herman as Luciani sends it through. Redding going for Spodniak. Oh my gosh, he scores! The country's best has tied this game. 2-2. Late stages. Matuz Spodniak. Oh, baby, what a time to show up in the Frozen Four. What a play. Matthew Redding set that thing up. Luciani and Spodniak, the beneficiary of the biggest goal of this hockey game. We're tied. 5:30 left in the third.
I'm at a loss for words right now. 5:30 left to go. This game is now tied. An unbelievable show of poise. And the Bulldogs are still in this one.
Well, you knew at some point Spodniak would show up in the goal column. And the country's best got it done. We get a Let's Go Dogs chant here at Endicott. Bulldogs off the draw, down into the Hobart zone. 2-2 is our score. A Matuz Spodniak even strength goal. Is there a Statesman response? Adrian has scored the last two as play continues in the center ice area. Statesman carry it down to the boards. Ryder on it for the Bulldogs. Terry, nice little move, skates it to the center, floats it to the far side for tie ends. Two players collide, a near turnover, and Ryder's there for the Bulldogs. Zach Hines up in front of his own bench, backhands it down right on Beaver. He makes a save he wasn't ready for with 4:40 left in a tie third period.
Things really just got interesting in this hockey contest. It took them a long time and longer than normal, but the Bulldogs found a way to keep fighting. It's 2-2, 4:40 left to go in the third period.
Bulldogs fans, yes, making noise. On the draw, Adrian controls on the boards. Stolen away by Hobart. To the opposite side they go. Backhanded shovel. They try to skate it in. It's off the skate of a Bulldog. Spencer had it taken away. Spinning, shooting, save up high by Tallarico. 4:18 left in the championship game. Puck deep in the Bulldog zone. Chase Spencer had it stolen away. Centering attempt. No clean look as Hunter Wenkin backhand it up as Riley Murphy trying to skate through a couple of Statesmen. Puck left there in the high slot. Brad Summers back to Murphy. Murphy from his knees. A rebound in front and it's sent just wide. Puck in the corner. The Bulldogs have a bite here. 3:48 left. Matuz Spodniak scored to tie this game at 2. Matthew Redding turning off from the wall. Back over to a cutting in Jaden Shields. Backhands it down for Summers. Summers got taken down. No call. We skate on. Hobart with it. 3:33 left in the third. Skating it through. Stick check by Shields. It's coming down to the wire. Spodniak stretch pass for Alessio and they're offside. Oh, by a half a stride. 3:23 left. Alex, this Adrian offense comes through again with that Spodniak goal.
We talked about it in the pre-show. He's been quiet for some time. Really, the last time that we scored was against Stevens Point, where he won the game in overtime. And before that, it had been a couple of games.
Face-off won by Hobart. They skated through the zone. Nice defense there by Jaden Shields. Or no, that's Cam Babiak, excuse me. He's out there. Backhanded feed back for Austin Klein. Big minutes for the freshman. Gives it up to the senior, Alessio Luciani. His floater to the wall for Matuz Spodniak. Down further for Luch. Spodniak trying to get position. Hobart with the puck under 3 to go. Bulldogs a nice forecheck here and stole it away. Shot blocked. Tie with the puck in the corner. Now it's Hobart with it. Skating up ice. Number 10 is Crane. Here's a shot. Goes high of Tallarico. All the way back to center. Jake Swade providing some pressure. Hobart in the midst of a change. A steal by Austin Klein. Could be a chance for Adrian here. One-timer for Hines. Oh, he shot it wide. Rebound is not there. Puck behind, a loose scramble in front. And Beaver covers it up. Chaos in the Hobart crease with 2:28 left in the tie game.
This is exactly what the Bulldogs need. You've seen their last couple of shots going cross crease, setting up that one-timer. You need to make Damon Beaver move as best as possible to create as much space around the net front. Those were loose scrambles where the Bulldogs were almost able to put it home, and they seem to have a lot of energy here on the bench.
Tie game, 2 side, 2 aside. 2:28 left in the third. Face-off in the Hobart zone. Ryan Patosha on the draw for Adrian. Hobart won it cleanly. Back they go. They're feeling some Adrian pressure now. Bulldogs scored the tying goal about 3 minutes ago. A steal by John Calgin. Dropped down by Patosha. Patosha gets pushed off the puck. He skates after it in the near side half wall. Hobart gets it to the center ice area, and they look to break out. Stolen away by Connor May. May turns it to the forehand, gives it off. Bulldogs starting to hum here. It's Patosha up the left side wing with space. Patosha floats it across. Oh, he's going for May, just out of his reach. Back and forth we go, under 2 minutes left. Tie game of the championship. A floater on Tallarico, and he'll make the stop. As a couple players a little pushing and shoving as the net gets taken off. As Chase Spencer, a little tussle there with Hobart's number 8, Tanner Daniels.
That's playoff hockey for you. That is playoff hockey for you.
Buckle your seatbelt. Maybe pull over on the side of the road. I don't know.
Put the hazards on, too.
If you have a hands-free car, automated driving, this might be a time to use it.
It's 2023. Technology is advanced.
1:51 left in our third period. Bulldogs have tied this game on a Matus Spondiak goal at the 5:30 mark. The first goal since the first period, a tie ends goal, which cut the 2-goal Hobart lead. Statesmen win it cleanly off the draw. They send it all the way down. Terry Ryder had it stolen. Looking to go to the middle are the Statesmen. Waiting, shooting, deflected wide. Matthew Redding picks up the loose puck for the Bulldogs. Plays it to the middle for Alessio. Luciani shoots. It was deflected. Down deep, Spondiak steals it away. Matus backhands it. Oh, Beaver with a save. And a backhander from nowhere for Matus. Face-off in the Adrian offensive zone. 1:29 left in the third period.
This is a wild, wild show we're seeing unfold here at Raymond J. Bork Arena.
Statesmen on their heels, playing in their first ever national championship. Bulldogs trying to defend their first. They won back in 2022. Face-off controlled by Shields for Adrian College. Down deep, and a penalty coming up. Possibly, I'm not sure. They stop play.
I think the net may have came off. Yeah.
Oh, the net came off again.
Yep.
All right, a mini timeout, 1:24 left in this third period. Bulldogs have played in 2 playoff games in the NCAA tournament. Both games in overtime. Just a little fun fact for you folks at home. Hobart off the draw. A 3-on-3. They skated through. Right side wall deflected, and Tallarico got a piece of it. Adrian plays it off for Summers. Summers turned it over at the blue line, and they're going to call something here at offside. Boy, that was close, Alex, with 65 seconds left.
That squeaked just barely within millimeters over the blue, and the official right there with an eagle eye makes the call offsides. 1:05 left in regulation. Game tied 2-2 here in the D3 National Championship.
Who will be the hero in the final Division III hockey game of the season? Will it be a Bulldog or a Statesman? Face-off, won by Adrian. Poked ahead for Heinz. 1 minute left in this period. Heinz rotating it down for Enns. Enns gets taken down to a knee. Hobart trying to get it free. So are the Bulldogs. Swade played it off the wall up top for Iowa Denier. His shot blocked. And the Statesmen waiting for numbers here. They skated through. Oh, nice steal by Jake Swade. His backhander is intercepted, though. One-timer from the blue line into the circle area. Tallarico made a save, but that looked more like a changeup than a fastball. Nice job by Tallarico.
I don't think he was expecting it to come in as slow as you were saying, but fought it off well. Got the pad down and held it in the chest.
37.7 left in our third period. Adrian and Hobart tied at 2. Draw sent to the wall. Terry Ryder for Adrian. Played it back further. Iowa Denier reaches for it. All along the wall. Statesman hold it in at the left side blue line. Playing it down further. Centering. Up to the point, and it's misplayed. 20 seconds left. Hobart still has possession. It's a tie game. 15 seconds. Statesman skated in, floated down onside. Ryder looking for a stretch pass. He'll shoot it down with 7 seconds left, and an icing called with 6.4 left in the third period. Ian Wendt, Alex Herman, what a game we have for you tonight. And it would just happen to be the national championship game.
Does not get any better than this, and it looks like there's going to be a timeout called by Hobart with 6.4 left to go in the third period. Gives them some time to draw up some strategy for a late offensive zone draw.
And the Hobart timeout, as you said, with 6.4 left. Get a chance to catch our breath. And, a timeout for one is a timeout for both, as Adrian can figure out their defensive strategy to try to keep this thing tied and get it to overtime. Trying to keep the Statesmen from their first national championship. Their first trip, the Bulldogs' third in their program history, back in 2011 and last year in 2022. The Bulldog goals tonight. Tie ends in the first period, and Matus Spodniak 5 minutes ago here in the third period on a beautiful feed from Matt Redding and Alessio Luciani.
Not much more you can say about that. The setup was just incredible, and Spodniak is great of a player, as we've seen all season, getting the job done right there.
All right, both teams break from their respective benches. I promised myself I wouldn't get emotional. No guarantees if this game gets to overtime, folks. Alessio Luciani has the C on his sweater. He'll take the draw to the left side of his goalie, Nick Tallarico. For Hobart, it's Jonah Alexander. Tied up, sent back down to the boards. Adrian plays it over. Spodniak will push it up against the boards, and a late attempt will not be on goal. In hockey fans, overtime in the national championship game here at Endicott College.
Wow. Wow.
All right, you can put your car and drive now.
Yeah.
And continue for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, you got some time to take a breath here. But the third straight game for Adrian to overtime. This is just an unbelievable story on both ends. Hobart and Adrian, two powerhouses in the NCAA. Unbelievable show of skill from both ends, and you can't ask for much more in the NCAA Division III National Championship game here in 2023.
Well, let's run down the scoring, see how we got our 4 goals. 3 in the first period, Alex, and then 1 here in the third.
Yeah, so we started things off first period. 7:24, Shane Shell, even strength, got it to 1-0 for Hobart. Then, 4 minutes later, Luca Quaro, even strength, 2-0 Hobart. Things were really starting to look like they were favoring the Statesmen at that point. They had a lot of energy, a lot of momentum heading their way. Ty Enns, who's played extremely well in this tournament, did his job and helped his team the other night against UNE ever so valiantly, got it to 2-1 on an Adrian power play at 12:19. That was the end of the first. It was radio silence in the second. Neither team could find the back of the net. We saw sprawling saves from both sides, Nick Tallarico and Damon Beaver, putting on an absolute goaltending clinic.
Yes.
And then the third period, 14:30, Matus Spodniak, player of the year in NCAA D3, leads the Bulldogs in points, leads D3 in points, gets the equalizer. It's a 2-2 hockey game. Time expired, horn sounded, and once again, we are heading to overtime.
And, when you look at after the game, we'll select the players of the game, the 3 stars for you hockey fans. And we'll, of course, discuss it, but to me it is third star, a goalie, second star, a goalie, the first star, the
Whoever
game winner.
Gets the winner, yeah.
I mean,
and it's really,
I hate to spoil it for everybody, but that's where, you have to go and give credit to Damon Beaver. He's kept the highest scoring offense to just 2 goals.
He has.
And Nick Tallarico, coming off a day to forget back on Friday, just bouncing back like you would expect a senior to do. A bit of an interesting note here is overhearing conversations with the coaches. Not any secret here, but Friday when they pulled Tallarico for Dershawn Stewart, trailing 5-2, Coach Krug said, calming Rico down a little bit and says, you're going to play on Sunday. You're going to play in the national championship game. Just the confidence in Coach Krug to go and stick with his guy says a lot about a guy that's waited his turn in this Adrian program, and in his first real stint as a starter, as it was him and Dershawn Stewart in the early part of the season.
Yeah, and Tallarico really had to battle for everything that he's gotten here, not only this season, but in seasons prior. He hasn't played a whole lot, as what we were mentioning, and at this point, he's earned his spot. He's played really, really well in this game here.
Take a look at some of the team numbers. Looking at the power plays, Adrian is 1 for 3. They have 8 shots on their power play. It was a tie ends goal, which was on the power play. Hobart is 0 for 3. The Bulldogs have 8 shots in their power plays. Hobart with just 4. We look at some of the other numbers here. Shots on goal per period. Look at Adrian's total of 32. They had 9 in the first, 15 in the second, and just 8 in the third. And the first and third of the periods they scored on, so an interesting bit there. Hobart, 11 shots in the first period, 9 in the second, and 10 in that third period for a game total of 30 shots on goal. Nick Tallarico, 28 saves. Damon Beaver has 30. Some of the face-off numbers for Adrian. Alessio Luciani's been their guy. He's won 15 and lost 9, good for a 62% mark. Ryan Patosha, the second highest, 56.3%. He's won 9 and has lost 7. On the other side, it's Artem Buzavera, 14 wins, 11 losses, and Luca Quara with 13 wins and 8 losses. So, 60 minutes, not enough to determine a national champion in this 2022-23 season. Bulldogs and Statesmen of Hobart College, they're knotted up at 2 apiece. It is through 60 minutes, overtime period, just around the corner. You will not want to miss this finish to the final game of the D3 hockey season. I'm Ian Wentz, that's Alex Herman. You are tuned in to Adrian College men's hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Adrian College Television would like to give a big thank you to our sponsor, Carlton Lodge of Adrian. Carlton Lodge is sponsoring all ACTV broadcasts during the 2021 to 2022 school year. Located at 1629 West Maumee in Adrian, Carlton Lodge offers comfortable rooms and suites at affordable rates. There's also a heated indoor and outdoor pool, along with a 24-hour fitness center. Thank you for the continued support toward Adrian College Television.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon. In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
Adrian College has once again been recognized for its commitment to engaged, experiential education by Colleges of Distinction, a one-of-a-kind guide for college-bound students. While higher education has changed over the past 20 years, Colleges of Distinction's selection process has stayed consistent in accepting only those that adhere to the 4 distinctions: engaged students, great teaching, vibrant community, and successful outcomes. Overlaid in the last few years have been a look into high-impact practices. They believe most critical to the student experience were the kinds of engaging experience that are found at Adrian College. To learn more, please visit adrian.edu.
Live from the Raymond J. Bork Arena, it's Bulldog Hockey, presented by ACTV and WVAC Adrian 107.9.
We welcome you back to Endicott College here in Beverly, Massachusetts. It's the home of the 2023 Men's Ice Hockey Frozen Four. Adrian College and Hobart College. 60 minutes, not enough, because we are about a minute away from the overtime stanza. This game is tied at 2, thanks to Matus Spodniak with 5:30 left in the third period. He tied the game to get us to this spot. Welcome back, everybody. What a game we have for you. Ian Wendt and Alex Herman. Overtime looming here in the national championship game.
Not a whole lot that you can say, really. It's just, at this point, it's go out and play. The next one's the winner. Decides who wins and who loses a national championship.
Jubilation and agony on opposite sides of the bench.
It's poetic.
After the puck crosses over someone's goal line, and the season will end just like that. We'll crown a champion tonight. Will it be Adrian for the second straight season, or Hobart for the first time in their school's history? Both teams, Statesmen and Bulldogs, have hit the ice. Adrian led by their senior goalie, Nick Tallarico. And the Statesmen led by their keeper, Damon Beaver. They've both been outstanding here in this one.
That they have. And at the moment, shots are even. 32-32. Both have led in the same amount. Both have stopped the same amount. After the game ends, that will change. But nonetheless, overtime hockey, chaos in Beverly, Massachusetts at the Raymond J. Bork Arena. It's the national championship in Division III NCAA. Adrian and Hobart.
Coach Krug sticking with that same lineup. Jake Swade, the freshman, will take the draw for Adrian up against Artem Busavura. Linesman skates in to drop the puck. We are underway from overtime in the national championship game. Face off, won by Hobart, but taken right back by Adrian College. Jaden Shields, his stretch pass over to Zach Hines, right side. Hines tried to shovel it down further, hit down by a stick of Hobart. Ends kept it along the boards for Adrian College. He centers it, and a bouncing puck back to the point for Jaden Shields. Shields down off the wall, going for Ends, too far for him, but Ty skates after it. Keeps it down further. Ends cuts to the middle, can't get a shot away, stolen by the Statesman. They get it to center, but met there by the stick of Chase Spencer. His stretch pass intercepted, but Shields has it again for Adrian. As we are underway from overtime, a shot by Swade. He'll go to the bench and stays out there. Opening 45 seconds of overtime. Bouncing puck taken by Iowa Denier for Adrian. He shoots it down. Hobart has it. Statesman working left to right here in overtime. Bulldogs right to left. As this puck may have gone out of play, hard to tell. We'll stop things 58 seconds in.
I like that shot from Swade that he took from the outside. Put it in a good area, and a follow-up blocker save by Beaver, who was able to redirect it into the corner, and the officials deciding where this face-off will be taken. I don't know what the call was, but we'll take it in neutral ice right in front of the Adrian bench. 19:02 left to go in the overtime period.
Tied up at 2. Spodniak tied the game. He's on the ice right now with Alessio Luciani and Matthew Redding. Face-off controlled by the Statesman of Hobart College. Stolen away by Alessio Luciani. Now it's Spodniak in the center. Matus trying to skate through 2 defenders, but he gets the puck low to Luciani. Now it's Redding. Waiting, floating at the top. Banks it off the boards. Taken away by Hobart. They look to skate up ice. Could be a 3-on-2. Iowa Denier back on defense. It goes to the far side of wall around the back of the Adrian College goal. Statesman get it to the slot. Shot went wide of Tallarico. Statesman hold it in. Down to the far side wall in the corner. Rotate it back. Iowa Denier pokes at it. He can't. Slot out. Shot out in front. Wow, what a stop by Nick Tallarico. Mano y mano. And the catching glove of Tallarico keeps us skating on as the Statesman had a great look at ending this game.
Flashing the leather, Nick Tallarico. Another highlight reel stop from him. Keeps this game even, and we continue on in the extra frame.
Patosha on the draw with Crane. To the right side of Tallarico. Neutral ice. Hobart grabs it, sends it towards the front. No Statesman there. Near side board, shot blocked by a Bulldog. Adrian can break out here. It's Connor May. Plays it up for John Calgin. Calgin in after it. Calgin backhander. Beaver with a save. And you never know in these overtimes with weird bounces. John Calgin gave it a try. And a face-off in the Hobart zone.
You know, I really like that backhanded shot by Calgin. He was forced to the outside. And as a left-handed shot coming down the right side, the only way that he could get a scoring opportunity off is if he went to that backhand. You never know if that's going to kick out off the pad.
Won by Adrian. Up to the point for Spencer. Spencer gets taken down. Puck not quite out. Statesmen now do get it out. And they give it back to their defenseman. They look to work up ice. Stolen away by Adrian College in front of their own bench. Now it's Hobart. Skating in. Trying to work around Shields. He can't. Shot from an angle. Tallarico with a save. Hunter Wendt picks up the loose puck. Up for Riley Murphy. Murphy 1-on-3. Sends it to the far side corner. Brad Summers there for Adrian. He can't keep it in. It's Brendan Howell for Hobart. They need to change. And they shoot it down. Nick Tallarico holds it there for Jaden Shields, who's bodied off the puck. Shields gave it back for Spencer, though. Adrian looking to break out. And they do. A stretch pass to Murphy. Murphy 1-on-2. Skates to the middle. Lost the puck. Floating there at center. Murphy had it taken away. Iowa Denier pokes at it. In the neutral ice area we go. Bulldogs in the midst of a change. Hobart have the puck. Cooper Swift turning in his own side. Overtime here from Endicott College. We played 3 minutes of it. Tied at 2. Terry Ryder. Puck in the slot. Oh, slapped away by Enns. Nice play by Ty on defense. Ryder patiently behind his own goal. Plays it off for Iowa Denier. To the middle for Jake Swade. Swade, the freshman, off the boards for Enns. Enns shoots! And a save by Beaver. Right in the chest protector. It'll earn the Bulldogs an offensive zone draw. No surprise. Luciani, Spodniak, and Redding hit the ice.
Another good save from Damon Beaver. Holds it in the chest. Calm and collected. Nice stop from him.
Quick draw, won by Adrian. Shields at the top. All the way down low for Matthew Redding. Redding with Luciani looming in front. Redding taken to the boards. 2 Hobart Statesmen on him. Nice play by Redding. Had to try to get it to Spodniak, but the Hobart Statesmen steal it. Up to the center. Shot, pass across, and it goes wide of the cage. Here goes Adrian, back and forth. Luciani over the line. Luch shoots. Oh, it goes wide of Beaver. Weird Karam right to the Statesman up at center. Skating it through. Babyak on defense. He finds it. Nice job by Cam Babyak. Cam will skate up. Skates through the blue line. Cam shoots. Oh, and it goes up out of play. Deflected by a stick in front. Another chance by Hobart at the other end. It just went wide of the man, Nick Tallarico.
Unpredictable overtime is. It goes back and forth both ways. You never know what's going to happen here. Good scoring opportunities both sides.
Heinz, Swade, Enns. The 3 Bulldog forwards. Offensive zone. Face-off won by Hobart. And they skate from behind the goal up to the near side. Adrian right there on it. Enns touch pass up to Swade. Heinz can't keep it. Back and forth we go in overtime. 2-2. We've played just over 4 minutes. Statesman bring it around the back. Trying to center it. Nice job by Swade. Got his body in front of it. Played it up and then stepped on the puck. Adrian turnover there to Hobart. Here's a shot on Tallarico. He'll cover. And an offensive zone draw for the Statesmen here with 15:34 left in the overtime period.
Another long shot from the point. Seen these on both sides, really. Tallarico, not a whole lot he had to do there. Slapped it with the stick. Got over on top of it, and a nice cover up with 15:36 left to go in the first overtime.
Ian Wentz and Alex Herman with you. Crane and Luciani on the draw. Luch won it for Adrian College. They look to go up. Redding, his pass to the center for Luch, taken away by Hobart. They skate through the zone, can't get through the middle. As Adrian lifts it down, it's Matthew Redding making that play. Hobart still with possession. Here, opening 5 minutes of overtime. Hobart to the middle, now cross. Oh, nice intercept by Iowa Denier. Spodniak, and they're offside as Luch a little too ambitious on that chance, and a good play and some stuff behind the Hobart goal. Way down below the play has Iowa Dinier, a nice steal at center ice. The defensive-minded defenseman. Shots on goal show 35 apiece here in overtime.
Gotta stay composed here.
Face off outside the Hobart zone. Real quick, I'd like to do a family shout out this weekend. My sister and dad celebrated a birthday, so happy birthday, Mom and Dad.
Happy birthday,
Hope.
Mr. Went and Ian's sister.
All right, Adrian on it off the face-off. Tallarico leaves it there for Shields on the backhand, and they're going to move this face-off. It may have been played with a hand pass, I'm not sure. Face-off coming outside the Adrian side, so that would be the indication. Right down in front of the Adrian College bench where Coach Adam Krug and assistant coaches Matt Thompson and Adam Phillips look on. Brad Summers, the freshman, on the draw for Adrian College. Tied at 2 in the national championship in overtime. Draw 1 back to Hunter Wentz. Gets a return pass at the blue line. Now it's back for Jaden Shields. His pass off the boards for Murphy. Hobart Statesman without a stick. Summers picks up the puck back to Murphy. Summers cuts to the goal. Oh, now he goes back behind. Here's a pass out in front. Can't be taken in. Nice play by Spencer to keep it down low for the Bulldogs. Murphy picks it up there. Murphy skates in, shoots, rebound, goes up high and out of play. Gosh, Murphy and Summers putting on something fun here in overtime. Those are two very capable young skaters for Coach Krug.
Another loose puck. Sitting right on top of the crease there. Too much elevation. It almost went.
5.5 played in overtime, tied at 2. Puck won by Adrian. Hines down low further for Ty Enns. He gets taken off the puck. Patosha pursues. He can't get there in time. Statesman get it up over the blue line. Waiting for reinforcements. Turning to the slot. Shot wide of Tallarico. And a rebound played to the far side corner. Statesman get it around. Shot from an angle. Blocked by Enns. Puck down there somewhere. In the low crease. Bulldogs and Statesman slapping at it. Tallarico covering up his goal mouth. Hobart with the puck here. Some pressure by the Statesman. Picked off by Ty Enns. He gets it to center. Oh, a nice play by 49 in black and gold. Hobart sends it down. They've iced the puck here with 13:55 left in overtime. Bulldog defense showing up a little bit. A team known for its offense. Collapsing nicely.
Well, they have to get in front of pucks. They got to block as much as possible. Take away every inch of space that's given up on the ice. They did a great job there.
Controlled by Hobart. Oh, it's stolen away in front. Luciani down there with Matthew Redding. Redding turning in the near side corner. Played it back up top. Bulldog shot. Got blocked by Hobart. And the Statesmen flip it down ice. They want to make a change, but they also want to keep possession. They send it down further. Chase Spencer to give chase. He's on it for Adrian College. Up for Matthew Redding. Now he finds Jaden Shields. Up to Spodniak, who tied this game. Matus shoots. Blocked by a Hobart defender. Can't get it out, though. It's Luciani. No, he can't keep his stick on it. Nice play by Matus in the neutral zone. It's Luciani over the blue line again. He won the game Friday. Luch trying to get free. He goes down into the near side boards. Matus Spodniak played it just for a moment, and it's Hobart over the blue line. Waiting to set something up. Nice play defensively by Hunter Wentz. But the puck stays down deep in the Adrian College zone here in overtime, tied at 2 of a national championship game. Hobart down behind the Adrian goal, send it out in front. Oh, it goes just off the side of the cage. And Adrian's Chase Spencer plays it off the wall up further to Murphy. They send it down. There is an icing call on the play, and they wave it off. Murphy gets there first for Adrian. Summers down there as well. Puck below a Statesman. Down deep in the Hobart zone, goes free to Murphy. Riley Murphy tried to center it, gets it back around. Here's Summers. Summers looking to the middle and shoots, rebound. Oh, and it stays out. Ryder up top, back down to Summers to the cross, the crease area. And they're going to have a face-off. They're going to move it outside the zone, a stoppage in play. Alex, what happened on that one?
I'm not exactly sure.
Did that come off again?
I think the net might have come off. It might not have, but Beaver was down, and There was commotion in front, but nonetheless, the faceoff will be taken in the neutral zone. 12-21, game tied 2-2, Adrian and Hobart in the national championship in overtime.
Swade, Hines, and Enns, Klein, Babyak are your 5 Bulldogs on the ice. Face-off down in front of us, in front of the Bulldog bench, won by Swade to Klein. Klein's entry pass for Hines. Hines finds Enns waiting, shooting up high, and it goes out of play. Not sure if it hit Beaver in front. Enns just throwing one on goal. You never know in these overtime games.
Yeah, Beaver definitely got a shoulder on that one and pushed it up into the netting. Stayed on his feet patiently, and great save from him to keep that one out.
12-13 left in overtime. 2-2 our score. Winner will hoist the trophy tonight here at Endicott. Won by Hobart. They play it up the wall further. Now they get it to center. Trying to skate through with speed. They're onside, but Babyak there first for Adrian College. Played it down to the near side boards. Enns waits for it. Backhands it up ice. Hobart stole it away, but Hines did the same thing. Teams go back and forth at neutral ice. Hobart through. Stick lift by Swade, and Babyak puck to the corner. Statesman get it. Shot. Block in front. Ty Enns got in front of it. Puck in the slot. And Klein pokes it up high. Far side boards. This puck goes. Cam Babyak found it for Adrian. An exit pass to center ice, but that's it. Pressure here by the Statesman. Cooper Swift has it. Stolen away by Jake Swade. Finds Enns. The stick is loose on the ice. Hobart without a stick, and now they get things under control as Klein turns for Adrian College.
That puck got caught up in the broken stick.
Stretch pass for Spodniak. Hits that broken stick. Matus down in deep after it. Puck goes free, but no Adrian player there. Hobart up to the middle. That was stolen by a Denier. Luciani got bumped off the puck. Shot in off the linesman. Iowa Denier played it off to center. Right on goal, so no icing. 9 minutes played in overtime. Tied at 2 in their national championship game, Division III men's ice hockey. Ian Wentz, Alex Herman on the Adrian College Sports Network. Hobart trying to gain the zone, stolen by Redding. Hines, no, Luciani shoots, saved by Beaver, rebound, and no one can get a firm stick on it, and the Statesmen come away with it 1-on-2. Waiting, far side, trying to wrap it around, far side. Skating with it, back to the point. Rister goes wide, blocked down by a Bulldog stick as Terry Ryder can go on the rush. Momentary 3-on-2, Terry Ryder the defenseman. Terry waits, plays it down low, and no Bulldog there. Statesmen get it. They look up ice. Turning back with it. Hobart completes a change. May stole the puck away. Connor May to the boards, back to the middle, and Calgin couldn't get a stick on that one. Potosha reverses course for Adrian. Center ice area, red line. Potosha will shoot it down in. Out there with May and Calgin. May trying to play it off the board. There are 2 sticks loose in the Hobart zone. Statesman come away with it. 2-on-2. Pass to the middle. Shot on. Saved by Tallarico. Oh, baby, what a stop. We skate on in overtime. A 2-on-1 gem from Tallarico.
What a stop. Nick Tallarico shuts the door. Are you kidding me? That was incredible. Slid across the crease, on the angle. Nick Tallarico. 9:50 left to go in the overtime period.
We have a stoppage.
I think this is a media timeout at this point. They're clearing the creases off with the shovel.
All right, 9:50 left here in overtime. We'll keep it right here as we have it on the big scoreboard here at Endicott College. Score tied 2-2. Shots on goal tied 37-37. Talking to the broadcasters from Hobart during the break, said these are the 2 best teams in Division III hockey, and we're certainly seeing it here with a hungry Hobart team and a resilient Adrian College team.
Doesn't get any better than this. I mean, just wow.
We're running out of adjectives.
I can't describe this at this point. I mean, the emotions are running so high, and when you look to playoff games and you get down to the championship, as hard as it is to understand that one team is going to lose, this is the way to do it. It comes down to the wire. Golden goal. Whoever's got enough energy is the one who's going to walk away and decide the better team. There's nothing more to it.
Adrian's been in this spot before in overtime. Last Friday, 2 days ago, they defeated University of New England 8-7 in overtime. Last weekend at Adrian, the Bulldogs beat Wisconsin Stevens Point 3-2 in overtime. They've been in this spot before. They've also been in the national championship game before last season up at Lake Placid, New York.
A year ago today,
hosting a trophy a few hours up the road. Ian Wendt, Alex Herman on the Adrian College Sports Network. Off the timeout, it's a draw in the Adrian College side after a spectacular stop by Nick Tallarico. Artem Buzavera on the draw for Hobart College. It'll be Jake Swade for Adrian College. 2-2, we're tied in overtime. Shot through, no. Blocked by a Bulldog skate. Ty ends with it, floats it up to center. A bouncing puck played with a high stick, I believe, by Hobart, but it's Swade in all alone. His shot gets deflected and stays in play. Heinz giving chase for the Bulldogs, poked free to center, and Hobart can skate up with it at the center ice area. Up against the far side wall. Statesman try to work it down deep further. Iowa Dinier there for Adrian College. He had it taken away. Near side boards. Nice block by Jake Swade. Ty ends on the puck. Looking for an outlet. Skates through the neutral zone himself. Ends on side. Beaver plays it to the near side corner as the Bulldogs are changing up here. 9:05 left in overtime. Adrian's offside. Here's a turnover in the neutralized area. Now it's in the Adrian zone for a moment. Ty ends again for Adrian. Looking for the outlet. Instead fires it down and goes for a change. Alessio Luciani in on it for Adrian. He goes down. Spodniak there for the Bulldogs off the near side wall. The Shields. His backhander is read and taken away by Hobart. This is number 12, Aquaro. Statesmen work it through center, and they just shoot it down and go for a partial change. Tallarico played it off for Shields. Jaden Shields back for Chase Spencer, the All-American, gives it back to Shields. Shields up ice for Redding. Redding lifting it over to center. Spodniak goes in after it. Out there with Cooper Swift for the Hobart Statesmen. Adrian changing up here. Summers deflects that exit pass. Summers skates in after it. Out there with Wendt and Spodniak for the moment. Hobart puck in the neutral zone. Bulldogs steal it at Summers. Went to the middle. Gets taken off the puck by a couple of Statesmen. Bulldogs changing up defenders. Hobart through the zone, waiting, shooting, and it never got through. Bulldogs block it there, and Murphy plays it off the wall. Up ice for Hunter Wendt, waiting for reinforcements. Wendt waiting, flips it down, going for Murphy. Murphy out in front, a stick goes flying. Bulldog is down behind the play. Hobart going to break out here. They have a 2-on-2, but they look gassed as they take it to the boards. No, they skated in, a shot wide of Tallarico. They looked like they were going for a dump and change as Murphy has trouble in the neutralized area. He shoots it down, and Calgin taking chase after this one. Hobart around the boards. Too far for their forward, and this is Austin Klein for Adrian College. Being harassed, stolen away. Hobart skates in, shoots, blocked in front. Klein may have gotten a leg on that one. Up to the point, Lastman. Waiting. Floats it down to left side corner. Pass down below to the center. No one there except black sweaters. Adrian plays it high off the glass and out. Arm is up for an icing. And the Bulldogs gather themselves, take a breath. As the icing called here at 6:55 of overtime. Tied at 2. Winner wins it all here in Beverly, Massachusetts. Buzavera will do the draw for Hobart. Ryan Patosha will do it for Adrian College as he skates in. To the right of Nick Tallarico. Waiting for the drop here. Won by Hobart, back to the point. Stolen away, poked at by Calgin, but not out. Now it is as Patosha finishes the job. Bulldogs just iced the puck momentarily, a while ago I should say. Up to their own blue line, it's Calgin. Calgin, stretch pass deflected off the stick of Zach Heinz, who's fresh on the ice for Adrian College. Hobart wraps it around the boards. Out to center, can be played by Shields, who's out there with Spencer. Chase with the puck. Chase floats it down. They say, I heard no, and then I heard icing. Icing is the call. Didn't hit a stick or a skate or a jersey on the Spencer dump-in on the other side of the red line. So face off in the Bulldog zone with 6:24 left in OT.
I didn't think this was going to be whistled down for an icing. Seemed like it was close enough to the red line for me, but might have been a couple ticks short.
Aquaro will do the draw, along with Swade. Couple of 12s. Won by Hobart. Back to the point. Now further to the boards, back in front. Oh, a shot blocked. Out in front, but it's still in the Adrian zone. Here's a shot for the point, blocked by Zach Hines. Jake Swade plays it up, going for Hines. Hobart with trouble, but now they have it. No, neutral zone. Back and forth we go. Swade ends in the middle. Ends waiting. Gives it off to Hines. Shoots. Deflected. Bouncing puck below. Ends on the backhand. They shovel out in front. Hobart steals it away. They can't get it out, though. It's Swade on the backhand. Goes for Hines. Hines can't get to it, and Adrian goes back. And they call icing on Hobart. No, they wave it off as Chase Spencer plays it for the black and gold. Skating right to left in this overtime. Spencer shoots it down. He'll go for a change. 5:35 left in overtime. 2-2 the score in the national championship game. Here go the Statesmen with Speedle on the right side, cutting to the net. Spinning, net is off. And a face-off here as they never got the shot on goal. Face-off in the Bulldog side. 5:25 left in overtime.
Tension, Ian. Tension. That's all this is between both sides.
I mean, nerves.
It's so tight, contested. Every team has had their fair share of shots and chances to try and put this away.
Luciani on the draw for Adrian. Cahill Fontana for Hobart. Fontana wins it back to the point. Here's a shot through traffic, deflecting out in front. Tallarico never had to make a save as the Statesmen work it around back. Near side corner on the right side. Back down into the corner they go, rotating, looking for a centering feed. Instead it's back up to the point, now to the middle. Rister, shot, rebound, they score. The overtime winner at 14:56 into overtime. The Hobart Statesmen have won their first men's ice hockey national championship. They've done it here at Endicott. The initial stop, a rebound in the left side circle. Then the Statesmen bury it.
Not a whole lot to say. The Statesmen took advantage. They played really well this game and took advantage of a loose puck all in front, banging home a juicy rebound. Nick Tallarico, not much that he could do to come up with a stop there.
Gloves, sticks, helmets in the Hobart zone as they celebrate the championship. Adrian all huddling around their goalie now. The senior Tendy, Nick Tallarico. 3-2 is your final. Statesmen have won it all here in 2023 in overtime. We'll catch who got the winner. Will Crane gets credit for the rebound goal. And 1 year ago today, the Bulldogs were the ones hosting trophies. And SUNY Geneseo were the ones watching. This year it's reversed. The Bulldogs finishing runners-up here in 2023. We'll take a break. Bulldogs lose in overtime, 3-2. Post-game show coming up next. You've been listening to Adrian College Hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.
In its 2021 edition of America's Best Colleges, U.S. News & World Report has once again ranked Adrian College as a top regional college in the Midwest. The institution was named to the Best Regional Colleges Midwest section for the 7th consecutive year, and once again listed number 2 in the Most Innovative Schools category. In addition to these honors, Adrian College was also named to the Best Undergraduate Teaching and Best Value College lists. Adrian College has been established as a distinctive and innovative educational leader in the United States. The institution places priority on a culture of innovation and critical thinking. This is the 12th consecutive year Adrian College has been featured by U.S. News & World Report. You can see the full list of rankings and find more information on their website. For more information about Adrian College, visit adrian.edu.
We welcome you back on the Adrian College Sports Network. It's an overtime winner for Hobart College. Will Crane sent home the rebound on the initial shot from Kevin Lassman. And the Statesmen have won their first men's ice hockey national championship in the first time they've played in the big game. Adrian finishes runner-up here in 2023 at Endicott College. What a game, what a weekend we've had. I'm Ian Wendt, Alex Herman alongside. Handshake lines. And congratulations on a season well played. My opinion, the two best teams in college hockey just played in a classic as Adrian played in 3 games in this NCAA playoff, all 3 in overtime, 2 winners, and the loss here today. They fall to 1-2 in NCAA championship games. The runner-up here in 2023 after the win last year in 2022. Well, it's now time for the 3 stars of tonight's game. As we said in the intermission report before the overtime period, we're going with both goalies and the game winner. So our 3rd star tonight is Adrian's Nick Tallarico. He finished the day with grab the number here. 32 saves unofficially for Nick Tallarico. 2nd star will be Hobart's Damon Beaver as he saved 37 unofficial Adrian College shots. And the 1st star will go to the game winner. The overtime goal scored by Hobart by Will Crane. 3-2 is your final in this national championship game. Trophy presentation coming up in just a moment. Just not enough for Adrian in that overtime, and a fortuitous rebound found Crane, buried it up over Nick Tallarico, who played a whale of a game for Adrian College. And for this Bulldog senior class, Lester Luciani, Matus Spodniak, Hunter Wendt, Ty Enns, Dante Spagnolo, Terry Ryder, Nick Tallarico. Who knows if they're eligible for another year of Bulldog hockey, but if this is it, what a ride it's been. As they have a national championship to their name last season and a runner-up here tonight, 3-2, a loss to Hobart College. Alex, any final thoughts?
Not a whole lot, to be honest with you, Ian. Huge congratulations, obviously, out to Hobart. They played a really great game, and it was hard to really decide who we thought were going to win. Like, both of these sides, they have such great talent, great goaltending. They're very well coached. They've gained a lot of respect in NCAA D3 play, and you can't knock them at all. Just two unbelievable schools, an unbelievable weekend on both sides. It really doesn't get any better than that. And also for me, Ian, I have to say thank you for an unbelievable weekend of commentating. It's been a pleasure to be on the air with you, and I can't wait to be on the air with you next season because I'm really looking forward to it. This has been just an unbelievable ride for me, especially as a freshman, being able to be fortunate enough to do this. So thank you so much, Ian. And
well, thank you, Alex. I do appreciate it. Seamless. It's not to toot our own horn, but it sounded like we've been doing this for a while. But just our second game together, and like you said, being a freshman, certainly more opportunities for you to call games like this, and hopefully this Adrian team can get to the spot once again relatively soon. But a certainly special class of seniors here for Adrian College. They will go out as runner-up here in 2023. A final Hobart 3, Adrian College 2. For all of our listeners on the Adrian College Sports Network, for Pat Hayes back in our studio, for Alex Herman to my side, I'm Ian Wentz saying so long from a great season of Adrian College Bulldog hockey. Adrian falls in the championship game in overtime, 3-2. You've been listening to Adrian College Bulldog hockey on the Adrian College Sports Network.